What is going on, everybody? Welcome to WBG Xbox Podcast, episode 117. And as you see, as far as the regular panel members here, it's just me and Sean786 and our special guest, Scrub Nurse. But I'm going to get to that shortly. As you guys see, Joey's not here, Devin's not here, and that POS R&B is not here. But look, we're going to hold it down anyway, because like I mentioned, we have a special guest. He's a regular on Good Morning Xbox on Sunday mornings on Noof Nukem channel. He's also a panel member on Gaming Beyond the Box on Wilmy Hood's podcast on Wednesdays. My homeboy, Scrub Nurse. What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to all the folks in the chat. Yeah, we got a podcast with no camera. I can sit back in my PJs and y'all don't even know what I got on. I might have breadcrumbs all on my t-shirt right now, but it's all good. But I do have my drink with me. I got my little whiskey. We're going to have some fun. Let's talk some games and be a little messy tonight.
Oh, you know it, brother. You know, WBG, we definitely get messy because you know why we get messy? Because of this piece of shit right here. Sean786, my UK buddy. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on, player? You been good?
Yeah, I've been good, man. How about yourself?
I've been very busy, to be honest, very busy. But listen, another Monday, WBG takeover. You know how we roll in that. And shout out to the awesome guest as well, Scrub Nurse. You know, today Scrub Nurse is going to be talking that shit. He's going to be talking that shit, and me and Deb will be talking that shit. And I'm sure you guys in the chat will be talking that shit. So hit that like button, share this out, and let's talk that shit, guys.
That's right. That's right.
Let's do it, man. Oh, man. Yeah, so I see Chris Hart already talking shit, man. Get his ass up out of here. We don't want to hear it.
Get his bum ass out of here.
And Jigga J with the $5. What up, panel? And what up, Scrub Nurse? Jigga
What's going
J,
on?
Thank you, my brother, for the $5. You are awesome. Hey, you know what? Let me give a special shout out to the members of the channel. You guys are amazing. Let me say what's up to Mario 187, Leighton Manning. Hector is a casual. Hector, man, you know who you are. Ray, Phantom Kraken, King Metro Chan, only on the Xbox, D Skills Ace Town, Jordan Mace, Apollo Cooper, Cococho 8, Ban Mondays, Chio Walker, Primo in a T, Gamer by Choice, Eternal Sadai, Emmanuel A1, Sean786, Mass Effect, Daily Warrior 83, 2-Man 55, my boy Bunty-Mon, Raiden Blade, Lord Starkiller XSX01, Mandingo McDickens, A. Rodimus, Justin March, Raphael V. Wilson, my boy Pong Soul, Kendrick Starr, The Angry Therapist MD, Cinedex, Gears of Truth, Bing Smoking, Darko Dreamers, The Blue One, Jigga J, Hassan Abu Zaid, because you said, you spelled my name wrong. My bad, brother.
You piece of shit.
Rulio 44, Chill Carlos, Potion Sword Run, Hyperfang Gaming, and Burnt Face Dutz. Thank you guys for being members on the channel. Hey, and check this out. We have a giveaway later in the show for the members. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, y'all. Yeah, for members, I appreciate you guys. I got 2 giveaways later in the show. But let me get this super chat for me. It's that Chic with the $5. Yep. Every time Frog Boy sucked the vape. What is that
shit.
word? What is that word?
Asphyxiate.
Yeah, thank you. Salmon Penguins on Africa. By the way, anybody have his phone number asking for a friend? TTS. Oh, shit, man.
Come on, play.
Oh, man. Hey, that was our guest last week, man, but he was vaping and shit on air. Like, what the? DJ Birdo Dance with the $5 dirt. If you flip the W in We Bleed Green, y'all become an MBG. Brother, what makes you think
come on, play.
Flip?
Oh, Lord.
Come on, play.
Oh, Lord.
Brother.
Don't even think.
Hey, man, that's an insult, man.
We forever winning. Yeah, always got that dub.
Yeah, but that's an insult. You insulting me, man. Flip. Nah, man. Emmanuel A1 with the $5. Great to see Scrub Nurse on WBG. Have a great show, y'all. Definitely, Emmanuel. Definitely, man. I've been trying to get him on for a while, like we had him booked before, but he has some family stuff going on. And of course, you know, family stuff is more important than anything else, especially in this damn this video game community. So we had to reschedule, and here he is, y'all. Nice. Courtney with the $2. What's up, y'all? Your fellow Xbox PC gamer is here. What is up, Courtney? Thank you. See, you're a PC gamer, but you don't seem to be a piece of shit like most of the PC gamers.
Facts.
You know, the arrogant, They just think they better than everybody else.
Above
But look, man.
everybody else with the high
Yeah, I
frame
can't stand those
rates.
PC guys think they better than everybody else. Thank you, bro. Your baby Farva. I'm sorry about my reading; it's always questionable. But thank you, bro, with the $5. Bang bang notification gang. Share it on Twitter. Hit that like button. Griggity and Pounder, what's good? What is good, my brother?
What's
I
up? What's
appreciate
up?
you, man. I saw you
good,
share it, and I thank you for that, man. Appreciate that. Mass Effect with the $2 is Mass Erect Dut. I thought it was Mass Erect, and Sean them told me no, Dut, it's Mass Effect.
We don't say shit like that on this podcast. You want to go
Mass
to them on the
Erect.
podcast?
Hey, the man named Erect, I'm gonna call him Erect.
Pause, motherfucker. Don't say shit like that. Whilst I'm on the panel.
That's his name. Hey, that's a big pause. Okay, don't nobody clip that, by the way. All right, y'all. Let's. Holy shit. What's up, Chicken Eye? Everybody's funny, man. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to the show. Oh man, let me pull these topics up. Now, there's a few topics. Like, there's not a lot of gaming topics at the moment, but WBG, we're gonna find a lot of stuff going on. Sean, do you see this in the chat, bro?
Listen,
that's still a Gary.
I need to get that clip for you.
Hello, DirtGriggity. Has come to my attention that a dance video of me at the OE3 is being shared on WBG and TTS. How do I request to see this video, please?
Let me install it.
Yeah, I don't have it on this channel, but Sean's going to install it right now as we speak. That's funny, man. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to the show. First off, I want to talk about Summer Game Fest. Now, look, we all know E3 is dead, right? E3 is dead for the most part. Now we have Summer Game Fest. Now, Jeff Keighley seems to be very aggressive. As soon as E3 announced they're not coming this year, like the next day, Jeff Keighley was there. Yo, I'll be there with our Summer Game Fest. Now, Summer Game Fest, I thought it was a decent show last year, if I remember correctly. But is this the new E3, guys? I have to ask you guys. I'm sorry, not Justin March. I'm sorry, like Justin March is the guy right here, right? Justin March with the $5. TTS. Thank you, Justin March. Appreciate you. Scrub Nurse, let me ask you, is Summer Game Fest going to be the new E3? And do you think E3 will ever come back to what it used to be?
E3 will never go back to what it used to be, but it will make a comeback. I do believe that. I get a little conspiratorial about this right now, but E3 will come back. I think all the people and the companies who want to gatekeep and say this is for all the news outlets, that's what they wanted to go back to. When they first started letting all the fans come in, everybody was complaining, oh, it's not like we used to. It's not as fun as we used to. We got the fans. We have to wait to play and blah, 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 complaining. This works perfect for them. I laughed and I messed and joked with the folks in Game Beyond the Box. I said, this is a conspiracy by Jeff Keighley. They shut down E3, so this game Summerfest can get better, which it has gotten better between the last 2 years. It has gotten better, but it ain't the same pop as E3. Last year with the night show was a whole lot better, but E3 was perfect for the fans to come. This was always a way, even if you watch, Game On with the Xbox documentary, this was times when people who were on our friends list, playlist, with first time they would even meet each other, hang out and have a good time. And now that's kind of taken away. So I think eventually the fans will bring it back. There'll be mass meetups and it's going to be a good time. It's not the same without the people who support your system. So it's going to come back. Keighley is loving this. He's jumping on it because he wants to get that monopoly where everybody has to watch him, even if the shows ain't that great. He wants it where you're forced to, because even if the show's not great, he knows you ain't got no other choice. If you want to watch the exclusive trailers and blah, 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 you're going to watch it. I mean, the Gaming Awards, look at the Gaming Awards. The Gaming Awards aren't great, but where else are you going to see it? I mean, then most of the other shows don't even have a showing anymore. You just see it on a press release the next day. So, yeah, he's capturing the market. He wants to make sure he gets all the exclusives. And I don't want him to win. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but I don't want him to win. I want E3 to come back, but it's going to be hard to do that. with PlayStation out, Nintendo out.
Mm-hmm.
But if they didn't have E3 and Xbox just says we're going to have our own show, everybody come to the theater, hang out, I would love that. And then that means we get all the third party exclusive trailers and marketing too. So I'm all for that.
I agree with you. I think, see, it's funny because Sean and I, we're at the time, right? We're watching old E3s heading up until the Xbox Games Showcase on June 12th. We're watching these old E3s, and
Okay.
whether the shows are bad or good, because there have been some bad ones. We just watched E3 2011 and Xbox E3 2011, and listen, that was some dog shit. But good or bad, something that was consistent with every E3 was the audience. The audience, man. That's something I miss. I've never experienced an E3 myself.
Me either.
Personally. I would love to in the future. But the audience, man, it's just, you just miss the freaking audience. I mean, I like the digital shows. They show games off, and that's what we want to see, of course. But when the audience there, the live audience, I miss those days, and hopefully they'll come back next year. I don't know, man. Who knows at this point?
I don't know.
I don't know, Sean. So, what's your thoughts about this damn Summer Game Fest, man? And do you like Jeff Keighley, my brother?
Yo, I'm not one of them guys who hates Jeff Keighley and Jeff Keighley. We know he's a pony. We know he's supposed to PlayStation on that. But what he's doing for us gamers, well, in the gaming industry, recently he's been making moves on that. I feel like since 2018, when God of War did win the Game of the Year, that became something where people started to watch the Game of the Year. He started to get noticed on that. Then obviously the games like Death Stranding. Then obviously Xbox revealing the Xbox Series X and Hellblade in-engine demo that time as well. And obviously the gameplay demo as well from Hellblade. So recently he's been making moves, and years before that, let's be honest, guys, who the fuck was watching Game Awards like that? Nobody.
Nah.
Not everybody tunes it. It's an event. Jeff Keighley is making moves as well. When it comes to Summer Game Fest, he sees E3's being cancelled this year. Last few years, it's been struggling. Let's be honest, guys. It's been struggling, and obviously with the pandemic, it's pushed it even further. Like, it's getting to that point where people are saying, "Will it come back? How is it going to come back? Will it come back to the where it was at one point a few years back?" I doubt it. In my opinion,
I don't think it never get back.
I don't think it'll never come back. One thing I'll say about E3, I think they will be back next year. But the only problem is, if it doesn't hit, that's where they're going to struggle. They probably won't bring it back after that. Now, Jeff Keighley doing with the Summer Game Fest, he's smart. He knows this guy's a businessman. He knows what he's doing exactly. So when it comes to Summer Game Fest, last year, I'm sure we streamed it. And I can't remember if we enjoyed it or not. I just can't remember, to be honest. But that was the same with the Game Awards. Is it perfect? No, but it shows some great game reveals and that. But Summer Game Fest right now, he's taking every opportunity right now. And he's taking it one step further this time as well. I'm sure like Scrub Nurse and some of you guys in the chat, he's going to be it's going to be live on IMAX screen as well in the cinemas.
Yeah,
so a live event on a big screen, especially IMAX as well. He's making some great deals on that. And maybe this year, bro, it might be better. And if he continues to do this with his Game Awards, Summer Game Fest, slowly grow his audience, people are following him right now, bro. Some Game Fest will probably take over. If E3 doesn't hit like that next year, and we've been told, Microsoft, Sony, they pay a lot. These publishers, they pay a lot of money to be at E3. Millions, 10s, 15, 20 million to be there, putting on a big show, having that stage presence and in the E3 center as well. Who knows? But Jeff Keighley putting on a show, bro, we welcome it. It helps us podcasters to talk about something. But Jeff Keighley may be taking it over, bro. I think he's got big plans, and he's taking it a step further with the IMAX screen as well. People who watch on a big live event in the cinema. And if he does a good show, bro, let's be honest, people will tune in next year for his show once again.
Yeah, of course. See, the thing is, when it comes to E3, like you guys say, if it does come back, it would never be what it was. And like, I'm just starting to question, will it come back?
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I just don't know if it's going to come back, but at the same time, as long as there's something there for us, Xbox is always going to have their show in June. For the most part, PlayStation's usually lately the last couple of years, PlayStation has had their show in September. Who gives a fuck about Nintendo? I can't say that I don't care
Come
about
on, the
Nintendo.
Nintendo fans are.
I don't care.
Listen,
I don't care.
Nintendo fans out here like this, bro.
Yeah. Ain't hurt my feelings at all.
Okay, yeah. I mean, okay, I don't give a shit what Nintendo's doing, but
What's going on, Gaming Addict? Hope you well, bro.
Yeah, Gaming Addict. What's up, bro? Hey, Sean, do you know we did stream it last year on your channel? You know why? Because that was when Xbox announced the Xbox with the Halo Xbox Series X. Remember?
Did they really?
It wasn't on their show because we was like, they should have showed that on their show. Or was that Gamescom? No, was that Gamescom?
Honestly,
no, it was Summer Game Fest.
We need to take a look back at it. And,
yeah, we gotta look at that, bro. We gotta look at
definitely,
it. Definitely,
Jeff Keighley's
No,
making
wasn't
moves.
it the Game Awards? Because they showed that, and then they showed.
It wasn't the Game Awards because like Halo Infinite came out before the Game Awards. Maybe it was Gamescom. I don't know. Who fucking knows? Chat, can you guys tell us where they? I know it was on a Jeff Keighley show, but I'm trying to remember what Jeff Keighley show it was. Yeah, the console. I meant the console.
Yeah, I think they showed the console, and then they also showed Hellblade 2.
No, the Halo Infinite.
Oh, Halo Infinite. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
it was on
Series X.
Yeah, it was on Summer Games Fest, and then we saw Xbox show. Yeah, they definitely put it on there because they wanted to put more eyes on the people. But this is one thing I'm gonna say. I don't know if we're gonna talk about this, but I know they said they're gonna put this on IMAX. If they don't have the bandwidth to stream this live or do whatever they need to do, I don't care if it's on IMAX. I'm not spending $17, $20 putting something on IMAX and you're seeing it at 1080p.
Right.
I'm tired of it. I know it's hard for them to do. But I hate watching these shows, seeing at 1080p all the fuzziness, and then got to come back an hour later or the next day and watch it in 4K. It's not doing the shows justice. So if it's gonna be a money grab and you going to IMAX for 1080p, I'd rather sit at the house in my shorts and watch it in peace in front of my computer.
I know that's right.
That's a mess, man. I can't stand it.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to Sean? I don't know. Maybe his internet went down. Oh shit.
And that was a good thing about Mixer. See, a lot of folks, you don't know what you missing till you're gone. Because if you playing and you putting stuff on Twitch and stuff, unless you affiliate stuff, you ain't getting nothing but 720. You're not getting that 1080. When Mixer and they was putting their shows in,
4K, didn't it?
Huh? Mixer, yes, you could see it in full fidelity, and the shows were fantastic on there.
That's true, bro. Yeah,
it looked great, and we'll never see that again. And it's just a shame.
You're right about that. I remember they used to have the shows in 4K on Mixer.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, unless Microsoft buys something again.
Yeah, we hear you, bro. You all right?
Yeah. Just internet just shut off for 5-10 seconds and came back on again.
No,
it's midnight. They must be taking a break.
They're trying to shut you down.
Exactly.
Mixer. One thing I loved about Mixer was that 4K, bro. When it was 2017, we always talk about that lead up to 2017. And when they were showing that in 4K and Mixer, through the Xbox as well, it was amazing, to be honest. And it's a shame we're gonna miss certain things like that. And YouTube they always have that. Listen, guys, I know like the last two shows have been 1080p, 60 FPS, but let's be honest, the bitrate's been dog shit.
Right.
It's made the game look worse. And obviously, when you get fanboys on both sides, they'll pick the picture. It'll be the worst possible picture.
Yeah, they zoom in 1,000%.
And they zoom in extra on top of that, so it'll be even worse than that. But like with Jeff Keighley and these guys, bro, at least there's something going on. Listen, regardless of E3's missing, regardless if you think Jeff Keighley is the POS, at least he's putting on a show. That's the main thing. Xbox is putting on a show. But guess who's not putting on a show in the summer?
Who, Sean?
Pieces of shit. That big bitch PlayStation 5 ain't doing shit this summer, and JimRyan is just dancing all over you pieces of shit. That's what he's doing to your ponies.
Hold on, wait a minute, Sean. Wait a minute. When you say JimRyan is dancing.
JimRyan is dancing all over you guys.
Dance move.
Dance move and that.
Oh, shit. Sean being messy, y'all.
Side step, high stepping.
Exactly. So
exactly, bro.
At the end of the day, y'all, like we saying, it was just I like Summer Game Fest. Like Sean said, I like I like that Jeff Keighley is putting on a show for us gamers, us hardcore gamers. We just want to see some new game announcements and some gameplay. That's what we want to see. And shout out to Jeff Keighley and also Xbox, because like I said, even during the late Xbox One generation where they ain't had that many games, they still put on a damn show. 2018, 2019, 2017, they still put on a show
with hardly anything.
Yep. And an hour and a half, 2 hour show. So shout out to those guys, because that's what we want to see, man. We want to see new game announcements. All right. So you guys got anything else before we move on?
We can move on, bro, if you want.
Yeah, as long as the show don't look like those idea
Xbox
indie show. No,
yeah.
Those indie shows with Twitch. Microsoft got to do something about that.
Oh, the long ass shows with the interviews. Nah, yeah, don't.
Your scrubness. What about this? What about this? I'm about to see this shit. Look at this shit. This was an Xbox E3 2010 and that of a boy Dustin look punching that he never had a fight in his life.
Oh my god!
This is an E3 scrubness. Guys in the chat, you might have not seen this. This is an E3. Look at this. Look at the backup dancers. What the fuck is going on here? Look at him.
Hey, this was at E3. Now, let that sink in. When me and Sean was watching these old E3s, we was the holy shit, man. What the hell was Xbox doing at the time, bro? Oh man, thank God they changed. They changed. PhilSpencer came in, changed directions, bro. PhilSpencer had to fix this shit.
Look at this shit. It's finishing now. The finishing, boom.
That's ridiculous.
Imagine that shit.
Even though Dan Central was the shit, though.
You got to get somebody with better moves and rhythm than that in the front.
That dude. He was
Yo, do you know what was funny? Scrubness.
What's up?
That was 2010. We did that on my channel. 2011, he came out once again, but he didn't do it. He knew he messed up.
Yeah, he knew he messed up. He's like, I ain't doing that shit again. Hey, John TJ with the $2. Hi, guys. TTS. John TJ, you know damn well that's what we're going to do, my brother. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the support. Profit with the $2. Those were some dark times. Yeah, man. Oh, man. You know, but don't let my boy Other Zinc let him hear you say that, brother. He said it was that show was a 9 out of 10.
He can mess you up, bro.
Yeah. Hey, yo, I was playing Connect Sports. Listen, on Mother's Day, one of my daughters had a boyfriend over. Bro, we was playing Connect Sports. I'm sore right now because that shit was fun. That shit was fun. Yes, I brought my Xbox 360 down into the family room, hooked up the Connect. It was fun. I'm not gonna even lie to you, bro. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on. Now we have some PlayStation news, y'all. Some PlayStation news. Get my timestamp together.
Hit that like button, guys.
Hit that like button.
People, guys.
So let's talk about rumors. Now, of course, last week we heard this wasn't a rumor. This was an absolute fact that Embracer Group bought all of Square Enix's Western studios, the IPs. They gave them they sold a whole bunch of stuff to Embracer Group. Now, the rumor is that Sony is going to buy Square Enix. And I'm going to give you guys my opinion, and also Scrub Nurse and Sean is going to give you guys their opinion. I mentioned this on TTS, so for those of you that haven't heard TTS, let me say this. I think if Sony buys Square Enix, that's a win for them. That's a win for them. They have great Japanese RPGs over there, and I think that's a bonus. What can be bad about them buying a publisher? But me personally, if Sony buys Square Enix, I don't care, me personally, because I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy. I'm not a fan of Kingdom Hearts. I'm not a fan of Dragon Quest. That's just me.
You're not a real gamer.
You're
not a real gamer.
No, I'm just not a fan of those games. But all of the franchises that Square Enix owned that I did like, they literally just sold them to Embracer Group. So would Square Enix being bought by Sony affect me personally? No. Do I think it's a good move for Sony? Yes. And honestly, how much would really change? Because shit, Final Fantasy 7 Remake hasn't even sniffed Xbox yet. Final Fantasy 16 is exclusive. So we'll see what happens. But let me ask you guys. Now, if you guys remember about 2 weeks ago, Jeff Grubb and Greg Miller, Greg Miller, he just knew something was going to happen. he said, yo, Sony's about to have a big acquisition. He postponed his show, but of course it didn't happen at the moment. Now, Greg Miller and Jeff Grubb actually admitted the rumor that they heard was Square Enix. Sony was buying them, and that's why it was a huge thing. But obviously that hasn't happened yet, but it possibly could happen. So let me ask you guys, Scrub Nurse, what do you think if Sony acquired Square Enix, the current Square Enix?
I mean, that's good for him. I'm right along lines with you. I hadn't played a Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy 7, the original, and maybe 10, playing with
I played 10 too,
yeah, playing the beach balls and stuff with the chocobos and all that stuff. That, and even then, that was because my homeboy, he loved it. And you know, when you're in college and you're having fun, and you know, you're drinking Coca-Cola and inhaling fresh air. I mean,
right.
that's what you did in college.
I
And you
got you,
played,
brother.
If you say
and
so.
you played your video games, and you would sit there for hours and hours, go back and forth. But like you said, okay, Final Fantasy 7 not supposed to be exclusive, but it technically is exclusive because we hadn't heard, hide, nor hear about when it's supposed to be coming to Xbox. Everything else that Square Enix makes or has made in the last couple of years, it's Kingdom Hearts, all that stuff. It seems if it's not quote unquote exclusive, it takes forever to get to Xbox, or you're going to not get everything that PlayStation has. So
Right.
to me, it's been exclusive anyway. So it doesn't hurt me at all. But I want the same people to have that energy when they get these games, you know, when Xbox buy our next studio, because Microsoft's going to buy more. I mean, Activision Blizzard. I don't want to hear these Sony fans getting up talking about, oh, you better make sure it comes to PlayStation. You ain't crying with Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
You ain't. You don't see JimRyan, if they do get this, go, well, we're going to make sure this gets to all the because JimRyan about that money. However, these Sonys want, if they like JimRyan, love him or like the moves that he's making, he's the head because he's bringing money to Sony. Sony was doing good. Sony had, well, not doing good, but they had their exclusive. They had the mind share, but they weren't making the money. So if you go by this old standard of this is exclusive and it's not going to be on PC and you only can buy, that's not going to work in this day and age. JimRyan is doing what he's supposed to do, make money for his shareholders and the people who pay his salary. He does not care about the fans. He will give you topics so you can get on the internet and look stupid. This will only be on PlayStation 5. And then people get out there and do all that stuff. And then, excuse me, there's an update. That'll be actually on PlayStation 4 as well.
Right.
And then when you do get your PlayStation 5, because you're still waiting 2 years later, we're going to charge you $10 for that. And we might even charge you $10 more so you can have the features that's on your controller, on the new controller as well. And I mean, King said it, they're going to put a credit card slider right on top of the on the system, because that's what they're doing. They're going to nickel and dime you, because what he's about, money. So does it hurt me particular? No, because the games that they are having exclusive, I don't care about Kingdom Hearts. I don't really care about Final Fantasy. Now I watch the little animated movies, but that's it. Like I said, what the stuff Embracer Group has, even the stuff Embracer Group has, I really don't care about, except Tomb Raider. If you pull up the list of all the games that they have, Legacy of Kain, ain't nobody playing that game. I don't have all the lists in front of me, but you weren't playing these games. Half of the people that's in the chat, or if you pull on the side of the street, the only reason why they might know it is because they heard it on somebody's podcast. They don't even know all the games that's in there, that Embracer Group, but they know Tomb Raider. And guess what? Almost every game that Embracer Group has, it's going to be multi-plat. So it works. It works in my favor. As long as there's more Tomb Raiders, let's go. And I just wish people could use their heads instead of their heart, because these are companies. They don't care about us. They care about making the money. It's just, as long as you got it where you want to play, I'm good with it.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Hey, what's up? Noah said, I'm a Legacy of Kain fan. Yeah. I mean, it was dope. 20 years ago.
You the only
Yeah,
one.
no, yeah. I'm not crapping on the games like they're not good, but it's just facts. As far
Yeah,
as the zeitgeist and there's so many new players, new gamers, even older people who are getting into games since the pandemic that they don't know anything about these games. They
right.
might know about Lara Croft, but yeah, it'll be harder for them to. Who remembers Gex? Some of
I
us,
remember Gex.
because
I
we
remember
old
that shit.
school.
Yeah, I
That's
remember.
because we old school. But these kids don't know about Gex.
No, definitely not.
That was cartridge days and barely getting into the CD area. So,
I remember Gex for sure.
mhm.
Crystal Dynamics made Gex actually. Emmanuel A1 with the $5. All PlayStation rumors are usually wrong or backwards. That means Xbox is buying Square Enix. No, I don't think Xbox wants Square Enix, man. I
No,
think
it's gonna
Xbox
be
has bigger
hard,
fish to fry. Yeah.
and they want to stick with the Japanese audience that they have.
Mhm.
I think it would be 20 times harder for Xbox to get
Absolutely.
them.
Absolutely. The Angry Therapist, MD, what's up, my homie, with the $10? Why would they buy them and lose out on the other IPs like Tomb Raider? Yeah, man. Like Sean and I think a lot of Xbox fans, we really wanted Xbox to buy Crystal Dynamics. But like I said, at the end of the day, yes, I wanted them to buy Crystal Dynamics, but since they didn't buy them, I'm okay with Embracer buying them, meaning the games are still going to be multiplayer, like you said, Scrub Nerds. It's still going to be multiplayer. We're still going to be able to play them on our Xbox console. So that's all that matters to me. And plus, Xbox has bigger fish to fry right now. Activision Blizzard thing is going on, and part of me still thinks they want one of those WB studios. And so,
NetherRealm.
yeah,
That's all you need.
absolutely. That's all you need is NetherRealm. I wholeheartedly agree with you. That's the only one you need over there because the Mortal Kombat IP comes with them, right? So yeah, that's great. But any more thoughts about this? Sean, Sean, what you think, bro?
I would say I know people are saying, why would you buy Square Enix and let Tomb Raider IP go? You gotta understand, when it comes to them type of games, even like Marvel, Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, they always shit on the Western developers as well. They lost like 200 million when it came to them type of games, the Avenger games and Guardians game as well.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, if Sony was gonna buy Square Enix, but according to like Greg Miller and these Jeff Grubb, that they heard something about that. End of the day, they got Uncharted. That's basically a Tomb Raider, I say. And they got a superhero game, Spiderman and Wolverine coming out. They covered on that basis. They don't need them studios as well. But the Japanese side, like when it comes to like Final Fantasy, let's be honest, guys, it's not been on Xbox. Final Fantasy remake was supposed to come last year, I believe. No word, nothing. We don't know nothing about it and that.
Nothing.
I know some of you guys are saying that why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? Guys, it's open season. Everybody's getting acquired in that. Embrace, like who would have thought Embracer was going to buy Crystal Dynamics and Idols when we wanted Microsoft to buy him or someone else to buy him on that. You got Tencent coming as well. You got Amazon. You got juggernauts out there. They're willing to put money down right now. Sony acquired what, like 7 studios in the past 18 months. I know they've been small studios.
Yeah.
And Bungie was a big one as well for them lot. But everybody's open. It's open season. So there's a risk of losing them. Now imagine someone else gets them and they don't get the Final Fantasy games anymore. It's going to be a problem on that. So it makes sense. As Xbox guys, we're not losing out. Tomb Raider is still available. The next gen Tomb Raider is going to remain multiplayer unless someone makes a deal and that time exclusive. That'll be something else. But the Final Fantasy games and all that stuff, let's be honest, guys, we haven't lost out straight up. And Sony buying Square Enix, it's a great move. In my opinion, it's a great move by them, and it will benefit them in the long run. Just in case someone else comes in and puts down money and takes them away from Sony.
I agree. So yeah, I mean, like if this happens, I think that's a good move. Also, that's it. That's a good move, man. But it doesn't hurt me personally, right? Bunty with the $2. Enough respect, panel and crew. Hit the like bud. Absolutely, Bunty.
Shout
Thank
out
you,
to
bro.
Bunty.
Appreciate you, man. My boy Bunty, man. Yeah, man. So that's a good thing. Well, anyway, it seems like Sony. We also heard that. You know what? I'm not going to even talk about this shit right now. I'm tired of this FTC shit. So let's go.
Folks hoping and praying
Oh
that
my
this is
God.
gonna get shut down. Why
Yeah.
are these folks so sick? Y'all do not want to lose. That's what there's so many people that can't take a L correctly. As long as you've been playing games, and I would say multiplayer games, but you own Sony, so we know you playing that first person over the shoulder experience. You ain't
Exactly.
worried about that, right? I know y'all play 2K and Madden and
Right.
COD, but
That's it.
it's God. Why does this hurt you so much? I said this when it first going on every podcast I went to, that COD will never go exclusive. That's all y'all really care about. All these other games y'all don't worry about, but y'all know that PlayStation used to have exclusive marketing deals. You used to have exclusive map packs, exclusive camo, and y'all would get on Twitter and sit there and talk about how more special you are because you got it on such and such and such and such. Well, those days are over. I'm just saying, it's over with.
Yeah, talk that shit, Scrub Nurse. I love it.
Deal with it. Nobody's complaining if y'all sit here and get Square Enix. Xbox folks are saying, congratulations.
Absolutely.
That's good business. Whatever. Guess what? If I want to play the next whatever game, guess what? I got a PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation 5 yet because I'm not going to try to break my back. Yeah.
I'll get one eventually.
Yeah. All the games are still on the 4 and the Pro.
Exactly.
So I'm good. I'm good.
But do you know what's funny? Like Scrub Nurse and Dirt. If Sony does acquire Square Enix, these ponies gonna be coming out. That's a better deal than getting Activision or ZeniMax.
Absolutely,
it's bigger and better.
Yeah. Somebody said Housemark was a better deal than Bethesda. All of Bethesda, bro. There is delusion, like you said, Scrub Nurse. We will admit, that's a good pickup. I said Nexus
Insomniac was great.
Insomniac, great pickup. Those are good pickups for Sony. Yeah, but they won't say the same. They will not say the same. So all of you ponies, every last one of you, shut the fuck up. Thank you.
It's just like Bug Snacks. I said Bug Snacks was trash. When it came to Game Pass, I ain't playing Bug Snacks still. Keep the same energy. That's all you got to do. Exactly. I wasn't even thinking it was coming to Xbox, so I wasn't just talking about it because it was on PlayStation. It don't look like a game for me. So hey, do what you got to do. But the only reason why this story came out about FTC, since we brought it up, is because the folks who were fighting and saying don't vote for this, they just wanted extra money. It wasn't because that they didn't like Microsoft. They wanted to be acquired because the share price drops down so much. But they want to have some leverage in to make it more money so they can stick it in their pocket once it's sold, because they know it's going to be sold. This company is big enough. We just talked about Embracer Group. Embracer got over 100, almost 120, 150 studios under their name. Ain't nobody talking about monopoly there.
Not one thing.
Not one person talking about monopoly. But when Xbox get less than 30 studios in their name, all of a sudden, oh, that's not fair. That's not fair.
Right.
It's because you've been on top so long. You've been number one in the zeitgeist that you can't take not being number one. And I even said it. I said this before when I was on Dragon's Den 108. Shout out 108.
Shout out my boy.
He sat there and asked me, hey, what's your favorite console? And I said something controversial then. That was almost a year ago. I said the Xbox Series, when we look back on it 8, 10 years, 15 years from now, will overtake people's minds of the Xbox 360. When you look at all these companies that's been acquired, when you look at all the exclusive games that's come out, when you look at Game Pass, when you just look, you look at xCloud, when you look at the fact that you could just boot up a game and it was already right where you stopped it, and then you went to another game and then went right back to it. I'm telling you, all these games going to start coming out toward the end of this year. COVID's the reason this got messed up. End of this year to by the end of next year, 2023, you're going to start running into all these damn games. You ain't going to know what you're talking about. I'm telling you, the Series X, Series S, which is the real champion, little man,
right?
It's going to overtake 360. This is the golden age of video game right now. You just can't see it right now. We on the horizon.
You know what, bro? I think you're absolutely right, because we all know how much the 360 was loved Everybody loved the 360, but what we're seeing now, well, first off, the series has already surpassed the 360 in the first 17 months. Surpassed it already. So I think you're absolutely right. This is going to be Xbox best generation easily, because once you, like you said, once those games start coming, they're not going to stop because
It's
they
a
have
rebirth.
way too much content. It's going to be absolutely incredible.
Yeah, like great point as well. It's a rebirth. Let's be honest in that. If you think the 360 gen was it was a great generation, regardless of the red ring or death, it was a great generation. But the Xbox Series is going to be something else, definitely. The moves they're making, the way they're setting up the future of the Xbox, the consoles, the games, cloud services, PC Game Pass as well. TV apps you're gonna get, TV streaming stick. The
Quick
future's
resume.
in quick resume, auto HD or FPS boost, resolution boost, and that.
120 frames.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the crazy coming with a two-punch combination as well. Baby bro and big bro as well on top of that. So the moves they're making, the way they're setting up the future is going to be incredible on that. And once these games do start pumping out, it's just the way. I don't know if this is a topic that like with State of Decay. You send that team back in 2018, bro.
Mm-hmm.
From 12 to 13 people, they push past hundreds of people. And these studios, from the smaller ones to the big ones, right now, I cannot wait to see what they can do when they have manpower behind them, more people there, money. They don't have to worry about selling the games to a publisher.
Right.
And to see what Xbox can do with these smaller studios and make them into something special, it's going to be incredible this gen.
I agree, bro. And let me get a super chat from my boy Carl Weeb with the $5. I picked up an Xbox Series S for my bedroom this weekend. It's definitely no Xbox Series X, but it's a great value console. I have the X Series X if you want more performance. Absolutely, man.
Options,
Like
brother.
we always say, baby bro, as Sean called the Xbox Series S, it's not necessarily for us hardcore gamers. Now, I do have one upstairs in my family room. But I'm like downstairs, my main gaming space. I have the X, but it's a damn good console for the price that it is, man. And it's perfect for kids. I'm just saying, it's perfect. So,
oh yeah, it's definitely perfect for that. And what you got to realize too, we're still dealing with NVM 2, which the console has not even been pushed close to what it can max out on. That's why I can't wait till Forza Motorsport comes out. And I'm not even a motorsports fan. I'm more Horizon. I don't get into all that. Make sure my tire wear is perfect. When do I need to do my pit stops? But it's going to look gorgeous. The fact that I can play COD right now, the fact that I can play Halo right now at 120 frames per second. Are we doing that? How many 120 frames per second games on PlayStation?
Not as much as baby bro.
Baby Lil Band, baby bro got more games that you can play on the S than the PlayStation 5. Not counting the X. Once they finally push out all this stuff, that's why you getting all these people going, the Hellblade, that was a cinematic trailer. That wasn't actual gameplay. Yes, we know the whole thing wasn't actual gameplay, but it fooled you, didn't it? I mean, I'm telling you, once
well,
this
like
gets
with
where it
Hellblade
needs
too,
to
because
be.
like the one that was last year,
The second showing,
that was real. Like Aaron Greenberg said, like Tim Dog was on the show and he said he was talking to Phil Spencer, and Phil Spencer was like, people need to realize they were just playing the game. So the one from last year, that was real.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you know what? Do you know what it is? Let's be honest. The reason why they're not saying, before you get these super chats, the reason why they're not saying that's not real, that's not gameplay, is because first of all, Ninja Theory is a small team. I'm not going to be one of them guys and say, "Oh shit, this is compete with Naughty Dog where they got 2,000 employees to finish a game, or this is going against the coalition or 343."
Right.
What Ninja Theory is doing right now, what they showcased right there, bro, it had people shook. We've seen Twitch streamers, we've seen streamers overall. They're saying, "Is this even gameplay?" They were doubting it. Even Phil Spencer, Jeff Keighley, Aaron Greenberg, like, yo, shows the game. Why are you showing us a cinematic a trailer? They go, no, this is the game. Look, and they start controlling
the game. Yeah, they're playing
that's
the
the
game.
level of detail has gone to right now. What this team is doing for a small team. This is a small team, guys. Just remember that. And what they're pushing in visuals as well. And I can't wait to see the gameplay, the mechanics, and what they've been doing as well. A lot of work has gone into this game, and this game is showing that Xbox has got a studio on that level where it's competing with like games like the Uncharted, the God of War when it comes to the visuals. That's what it is, and that's what they're upset for.
Absolutely, Sean. And let me get these super chats. Profit with the $2. Gears 2 with FPS boost is fire. FPS boost is actually fire, man.
Yes.
I didn't know that had FPS boost.
Yes, dope, man.
Yes, it does. Go back and check it out.
Yep. Hey, Kelly Bob with the 50. Thank you. I appreciate that. Been watching Xbox Podcast since BGST, and you guys are by far the best Xbox gaming podcast around. Keep up the great work, bros. Bring on June 12th. Kelly Bob, thank you so much for the donation and the kind words, man. Because I was a huge BGST fan in the early last generation, and that means a lot for you to say that, man. I truly appreciate that.
Thank you.
Wow, great, man. Yeah, you guys are awesome, man. That was a great conversation, fellas, and everything you said, I agree with both of the things that you guys said, and this is going to be a great generation for Xbox. But yeah.
Since you've been playing that Dance Central on Connect, you said you've been loving it. You've been playing with your daughter's friends and all that shit. We have to do something. Stop lying. We have to do something.
We have to play Connect Sports.
You're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, make it happen, bro. Hey, I can dance it. All right, guys, let's move on.
Just like get your ass to the gym now, man. You can dance.
Yeah, exactly. See, bro, I'm telling you, I'm like sore for playing Connect Sports the last couple of days. All right, guys, let's move on.
You got a super chat, bro.
Oh, let me get it. The Ash and Luca with the $5 once again. Appreciate the Xbox focused positive content. Luca, thank you. And we will be positive about Xbox and talk shit about ponies. That's what we do over here. So thank you, Luca.
Thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah. So all right, guys. You know what? It's that time, Sean.
What time is it?
Oh, you know what time it is. Piece of shit of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about this week's piece of shit of the week. It seems like every week there's somebody that's a piece of shit on Twitter. And yes, this week, let me show you guys who this person is. Well, I don't know who the hell the guy is, but trust me, he's a piece of shit.
It doesn't matter. There's so many pieces of shit, so hit that like button, guys.
Yes, this guy name is Infected Puppet. This POS said, FTC, I don't care if you ruined the deal between Microsoft and Activision, but please don't ruin the Bungie and Sony deal. Ain't this a bitch? Did you see this shit?
You did. Please read that. My eyes are confused. Just read that once more. I just want to make sure I'm reading that correctly. I'm hearing that correctly.
Okay, let me read it again for you, Sean. This guy says, FTC, I don't care if you ruined the deal between Microsoft and Activision, but please don't ruin the Bungie and Sony deal.
Wow.
Who in the hell do you think you are, Infected Puppet?
I know who he is. He's a piece of shit. That's
Absolutely.
who he is. Straight up. You see, this is the shit we're talking about. And this is what I mentioned earlier as well. If Sony does acquire, Square Enix, they're going to come out once again saying that that's a better company than Activision or better deal than the ZeniMax deal. It's worth more than that. And obviously, look at this shit here. They really want the FTC to stop the Activision deal because it's a mega deal. Nothing ever has been that. It's one of the biggest acquisitions that's going to be happening ever for Microsoft as well. They want the shit to go away because they understand that certain games from that company, they got some incredible IPs as well. And Call of Duty is going on a 2-year dev cycle, the next one as well. So, and they're going to lose the marketing. Call of Duty is a juggernaut. Regardless of Vanguard sales, it's still the number one game. Still the number one selling game on that. And these guys are begging. We've seen the tweets from presidents, senators, please stop this. And these guys, do you know what will be funny, guys? Imagine the Activision deal goes through and the Bungie deal fails.
That would be funny.
That would be hilarious.
Hey, Tom, let me say this right quick. Hold on, let me say this right
quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This guy right here, like Sean said, we sit here and openly say, yo, I think Sony picking up Square Enix would be a good thing for Sony. It would be a good thing for Square Enix. I am a gamer first before I'm an Xbox fan, right? I don't want Activision Blizzard going out of business. I don't want Square Enix going out of business. Any gaming publisher, any gaming development team, if they can be saved by being acquired by Sony, Xbox, Embracer, whoever, I would prefer that than them going out of business. But these PlayStation fanboys, they will prefer these companies going out of business instead of Xbox buying them and putting them under Xbox games. That's the shit that I say about these PlayStation fans.
It's hilarious. Because you know what this is? Shout out to Ashley Larry, Charlie Murphy, and Dave Chappelle. Because all this is the haters ball.
That's all.
That's all it is the haters ball. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go look up Dave Chappelle, the haters ball episode, Ice-T and all of them. They have no reason to hate this deal other than to hate. Because the games they want, they gonna still get. But you don't want them to get it. But then you want Bungie. You are hyping up Bungie. This is how idiotic this is. Bungie for PlayStation and Sony is basically a third party deal. That's all it is, because it's going to go to all the systems. And guess what? Because Bungie is going to be under Sony's wing, what you going to get an extra gun, or you might get an extra outfit,
right?
Some skins. That's it. Guess what? Everybody going to get the game. And because Bungie wants to make, Bungie straight pimped Sony. We want to do whatever we want to. Look. I'm gonna be messy, but y'all just deal with it. There's like you chasing this girl your whole life because she's so beautiful and you wanted her so bad. You finally get her, and then she say, I want to be in an open relationship. And after y'all done got married, right before you got married, I want to be in an open relationship. So yeah, I'm gonna be married with you. We gonna be in the same house, but I want to be able to hang out and mess with whoever else I want to. But you still gonna buy my ring and pay my rent and all of that stuff. And you go, yeah, y'all, can't you see my woman that I got? And you can have her too. But I'm so glad she live in the house with me.
I'm in love.
Come on, bro. That's exactly what you're doing. Why is you hyping this up? This is sad.
That was hilarious though. No, when the Bungie deal happened, I go, wow, I was surprised. Yeah, but when they came straight after that, tweeted it and talked about we will remain multiplat. That was hilarious. But these Sony guys didn't know what to do at all.
Not just remain multiplat. We will still have all decisions on what type of games we want to make and what we want to do. So
$3 billion later.
Yeah. So you gave us fresh money in our pocket and you paying our light bill. But we gonna make games for everybody. And y'all hyping that up. Come on, that ain't business.
It ain't. So look, guys, at the end of the day, that dude, whatever his name was, Infected Puppet, you, my friend, are a piece of shit of the week. Piece of shit of the week.
Congratulations to you.
Exactly. You need an award.
You'd be like, Mama, I made it.
Mama, I made it. I'm a piece of shit of the week. Hey, so shout out to my boy Prophet with the $2. He said Sony got robbed in this deal. Yeah. No, you know what? I think the Bungie acquisition makes sense because Sony they're really trying to get involved in the games as a service, multiplayer, and they're this minus team that's really they have expertise at games as a service. I really think that's what it's about.
But it's not what the fanboys wanted, though.
No, it's not what they wanted. It's definitely not what they wanted, bro. They wanted to talk shit. Hey, so Lord Starkiller with the $10. Infected Puppet must be related to King Thrash and Marlis. All three people qualify for POS of the week every week. They could be an easy POS of the week every week. Man, it's funny stuff. All right, y'all, let's move on.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the 270 people, guys. Hit that like button as well, guys.
Shout out to you guys.
For sure.
Now, fellas, let's we're Xbox fans over here, but we have to be real. Listen, chat. I don't want you guys to leave. I just, just be patient with
Use your
us.
words wisely, mate.
Yeah, I got you. Listen.
I wanna kick you out.
My chat is a bunch of bots, man. So when we criticize Xbox, they don't like that shit. No, but look, let's be honest here, guys. The whole Xbox DRM, the issue over this past weekend. Look, right, guys. Let's be honest. It's difficult. It's difficult to damage control when you can't play your games.
Right.
Now, I know it didn't affect everybody because it didn't affect me personally. It really didn't affect me at all. I was playing Connect all weekend with my daughters and her friends on my Xbox 360. I would get on my Xbox Series X, play Trek to Yomi, play some NBA 2K. So I was playing it all weekend. I never had any issues, but there were clearly people that had issues. Now, let's be honest, guys. What are you guys' thoughts about this? What can Xbox do to make sure this doesn't happen again? Hey, the realist told me to choose my words wisely.
Yo, realist, I had him on deck, bro. You just gonna get kicked out there.
Well, I mean, I'm the guest. I could easily take all the arrows for y'all. So it's what up.
Yeah. Let me get this super chat before I go to you guys. Coca-Cho 8 with the $5. Unpopular opinion: Xbox guys should call out Microsoft for their DRM because we made fun of Sony ponies for defending Gran Turismo 7. I think you have to. I think what part of the problem is some people, when they criticize Xbox, they go above and beyond. Like they criticize them 3 straight shows. Like, okay, bro, just tell them how you feel and let's move on. Right? Oh, we got a new member, my boy Dragonheart Yobi.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on,
thank
player?
you for becoming a member, bro. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to Dragonheart Yobi, man. Great guy in the community, man. Great positive guy in the community. Shout out to him, man.
Yes, sir.
So what do you guys think about this, man? Scrub, what do you think about the whole DRM issue with Xbox? And like, what can they do to kind of fix this in the future?
Okay. There's a couple of things. One, it's a business. So DRM really came about if you're young enough and you were playing video games in the late 90s, early thousands. You could just grab a game if they hadn't set it up yet, a CD, and just burn it. And you can burn all the PlayStation games you wanted and share it around with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
With DRM, it's basically saying, okay, we want to make sure somebody bought it that's going to play the game. And if your friend, now you can still share the disc and give it to somebody else, they won't still play it, but it just checks and makes sure the authenticity of it. And it's only because we live in a digital world now. If everything was still hard copies and that's it, and you didn't have to sign on to your internet, it'd be a different thing. But basically, all your disc is when you put it in your game. If you have a regular copy, hard copy, is a key. You still download the game from online. That's why a lot of people are going digital. Because what's the point of me waiting? Well, they don't do it as much, but waiting in line for a midnight release and then go home and then wait a couple of hours.
Oh, exactly, bro.
For it to download. When I could just sit at home and it either downloads early and you start playing a minute. That's why a lot of GameStops or whatever don't do midnight releases anymore, because a lot of people can just download it and get the rolling.
Scrub, I'm sorry to cut you off, but let me tell you this right quick. What you said is exactly why I stopped doing midnight launch things. I was sitting here one night when NBA 2K18 was about to come out. I was waiting for midnight to go to GameStop to pick it up, the physical copy. And it hit me like, what the hell are you doing? Just download this shit. Just download it. It could be downloaded, and then 12 midnight it'll be unlocked. And ever since then, I've been all digital. So you're absolutely right. That's why they stopped doing them damn GameStop.
And then you ain't standing in line and getting in these buildings with all these folks who ain't took a bath, and you realize how bad musty and body odor some of these folks is. Oh my goodness. But anyway, those are still good times, good memories though, in college and stuff. The older you get, the more you're like, I ain't putting up with all that crap.
Exactly. You sleep a lot of time, let's be honest.
Right. So this stuff with the DRM and everything getting shut down, people get over it. I said this Sunday, your Facebook shut down, you deal with it. Your Instagram shut down from time to time, you deal with it.
The internet go out, you deal
Snapchat, your internet the power, you got a storm at your house, your power go out for 2 hours. You deal with it. This is something that happens when you're dealing with infrastructure and the internet. That's part of it. We don't all live in Japan where we got the best internet and the best infrastructure in the world. This is part of it. And even then, they're going to have some problems with downtime. You got scheduled downtime and you got downtime that might be accident. And I think this might have something to do when they was trying to put Fortnite on there, but that's fine. But also this weekend was Mother's Day. Okay. So if you was that selfish where you didn't want to spend time with your family or go get some with your family, or if you don't have nothing else to do but game, hey, I'm happy for you. But I had to cut grass. I had to wash the truck. I had to go get items for my family. Of course, there's other stuff that happens out in the world. I think sometimes this is a good thing. But for you Sony fans that want to sit here and jump on all this BS, okay, there's a reason why people, especially me as well, go get gift cards when I want to buy a game for my PlayStation. Because guess what? We all remember, what was that, 2011?
Oh yeah.
When everybody's, not everybody's, but you know what I mean, it's hyperbole, get over it. When folks' credit cards and all their information was gone. When folks were sitting there disputing stuff that they didn't buy because they had their credit card on the Sony PlayStation and it was gone. Folks hacked and got everything. There's, some people use PayPal, some people use gift cards. For the people who have PlayStation and Xbox, are you worried about that on the Xbox?
Nope.
You ain't worried about it. Nope. And there's a reason why. That's why gold is still around, because it helps build the infrastructure, which that's another thing. I think gold, once it gets to 50 million Gamepass subscribers, it's going to be gone.
Should be a wrap.
I agree.
Yeah, I think it's going to be gone. But there's a reason why you can't sit there and talk about Xbox if you don't look in the mirror, because PlayStation has been down more times. And then even if you say, oh, well, Xbox this year went down one more time than the PlayStation, all my information wasn't stolen. So, I mean, there's a safety factor going into all of this too. So be real with yourself. Yes, this can easily turn into fanboyism, but guess what? It happens on both sides. It happens on Nintendo too. And hell, with them damn Switches, you can barely use the internet like you want to either. You ain't got no chat. You got to put in all these million numbers in line just so you can play with somebody else, instead of just saying, hey, what's your gamer tag? Click, click, click. Good to go. So there are some lifestyle stuff. Everybody wants everything now. And when it's down, you think that the world has hurt you. Get over it. This was almost like the perfect time to do it, because this weekend was supposed to be something to care about somebody else. So that's all I got to say on it. Get over it.
He said, get over it. Hey, Dragon Heart Yobi with the $5. Hashtag peace, love, life. Y'all crack me up. Keep it coming. You POS. Hey, that DM I sent you the other day, positive in POS energy. Thank you, Dragon Heart. Hey, man. Hey, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Funny stuff. Hey, Carl Weed with the $10. TK9 made a good point the other night. Xbox got robbed last generation because of the bad launch. Xbox had way better games up until 2016. PS4 had a bunch of indie trash indies. That is an absolute fact, bro.
Thanks.
They had, bro, from 2013 to 2016, they had more better exclusives. That's an absolute fact. Now, the second half of the generation, they fell off. But that first half of the last generation was absolute facts. They had way better games. It was the power narrative at the beginning of last generation, bro. It was how the Xbox One was weaker. 1080p versus 900p. And that's what it was about, man. I lived it. I was here. I'm sorry, Sean. You know what, Sean?
Tell the good people.
Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on. Hey, that super chat got me about to go back, man. It got me about to go back, damn it. Back in 2017, they beat our damn legs. I was out here crying because Xbox was getting beat and it hurt back in 2018. But look, Honestly, guys, you're absolutely right about that. TK9 was absolutely right. They had a better lineup. It was flat out a better lineup.
We always talk about that, bro. And
Yeah, it just was. It was just after
is what it
2016.
just happens, isn't it? It is what it is.
Yep. Hey, Looney Boy with the $2. What up, fam? Hit that like button.
Yeah,
thank you, Looney Boy.
right.
Appreciate you, man. The smartest man on Twitter.
100%, bro.
Hey, so Sean, what you so like, what's your thoughts about this DRM?
You know, it was disappointing to see some people couldn't access their games, even though it is disappointing. Like I said, I can be here and damage control say like, listen, it didn't affect me. I was playing on xCloud yesterday. I played Auto Rally, Life is Strange. It was working fine for me in that, but I did see the people were struggling on Twitter, like accessing the games, even though they had it on home console. Certain areas, I'm not sure if it was like a certain state or something. People were struggling in that, and it's disappointing because listen, time is precious as well. You might only get that 1, 2, 3 hours, over the weekend if you have time, because people got families or people are working over the weekend. They might just had that day off on that, and you can't play your games. It's disappointing. Let's be honest. In that. Maybe the best way I've seen people online talking about, maybe if you don't do like a 24-hour check-in or 48 hours on that, if it's not checking in by then you can't access your games or some shit. I'm not sure how they're gonna get around this and that, but if this was happening quite often, going down, can't access the game, then it would have been a major problem. Because this happens very rarely as well, so it's okay, ain't too bad. But there is something they need to do though. If people can't play the games, they have to do something about it, like maybe a 24-hour online check-in or something. After that, fair plays and that. I haven't got much to say about it. It is disappointing, and people want to play the games. Let's be honest, that's a hobby. We love our hobby as well, and you can't play games. It's disappointing. Xbox, I'm sure they might look into it. A lot of people talk about it. A lot of people complain about it. They might do something like that. But as of right now, it's not going down quite often. Once in the blue, maybe. So that's why they're probably not looking into it as much.
Hey, now let me say this before we go ahead and switch topics. Like I said, it's disappointing that some people couldn't play their games that they purchased, some Game Pass games. Absolutely. And I hope Xbox look into it. But let me say this, you damn ponies. If y'all don't shut y'all asses up. Now, look, I put a tweet out yesterday saying, yo, Xbox needs to fix this. But like Scrub Nurse said, don't forget what happened in 2011. 28 days. They couldn't get online at all. But look, Dirt, why are you going all the way back to 2011, Dirt? Why are you going back to... Y'all just going to act like y'all didn't go back to 2010 for an Aaron Greenberg tweet 2 weeks ago? Is that what y'all going to do? Y'all going to act like Gran Turismo wasn't down for 30 hours 2 weeks ago? What, 2 months? Well, like a month ago? That's what y'all going to do?
Yeah.
Don't forget. The internet never forgets. So us Xbox fans, we can be honest and say, yo, Xbox, you guys need to fix that. But don't act like y'all ain't recently had some damn issues. So chill out with that shit. So, all right, y'all, let's go ahead and move on.
Bitches.
Hard reset next time too. If you're running the stuff with your computer systems, turn off and on, like they say on the thing. But a hard reset on your Xbox fix a lot of things.
Yep, sure does. So. All right, guys. Now I mentioned that I was going to have a giveaway. I was going to have a giveaway. I am giving away 2 $50 Xbox Live gift cards. And listen, $50 for your Xbox. Hey, man, that's great. They can be a multiplayer that's not an Xbox Game Pass. You will have to still add, your little $10 or $13, whatever your tax is, where you're from. But look, $50 Xbox gift cards. I'm giving away 2. And let's get to it. To my members, huh?
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, now you can go now.
What happened?
He's getting ready.
Oh, the angry therapist MD. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit!
Oh shit! Scrub Nurse is a new
I'm
member.
just joking. I'm just joking.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, though,
That
man.
was funny. That was.
That was funny. Actually, I'm hold on. I can add you and
You can add him in, yeah. Whilst
yeah,
you
let
do
me
that,
add
Adam,
you
shout
right
out to
quick.
Scrub Nurse for becoming a member, guys.
and also Yobi.
Yeah, really, the pussy straight up. GT7 got dropped like a bitch. 36 hours. And I'm glad you brought that up about Aaron Greenberg. These guys went back, bro.
And you know what's funny? Because
back,
you know when
bro.
my tweet shine, like you know who had commented on my tweet, right?
Yeah, that bitch
Look,
trash. Yeah.
look, nigga, look. But I don't rock with him at all. And he every time I say something, he comment, look, nigga, look. So of course he said 11 years. I said, y'all just brought up Aaron Greenberg tweet 2 weeks ago, and he's from 2010. So don't start with me. The Angry Therapist MD with the $5. Sony tried to hide it in those 28 days too. Yeah, man, bro. That shit wasn't working for a whole month.
It was worse than that though. Data
Oh
got
wow.
robbed.
Yeah, man. And then they tried to get them some free games, but it was okay for them, I guess. $2, a profit with $2. We studied the Sony debacle in cybersecurity. Really, I can believe that. 'Cause that was a huge thing, man.
Yes,
that was a huge thing. But look, let me adjust my timestamp. All right, guys, let's go ahead and I want to give away this to members, man.
Let's go, baby.
All right, let me share my screen. I don't have any crappy music like Sean have, but we're gonna do this.
Yo, listen, before you get this going, there, spin the wheels gonna be coming back, bro.
Oh, for the mod.
I've noticed 1 or 2 people have been coming in. So, listen, guys, TTS the mods are coming back again, guys.
All right,
it'll be interesting.
All right, guys. So this is for all members on the channel. Let's go ahead.
Screen. Can you put
it now? What'd you say?
There we go. Yeah, I just removed other names.
Oh yeah, y'all names ain't on here.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the profile pics. I just removed that.
Oh, thank you.
So you can see it better.
All right, guys. Like I said, this is for my members. So let's see about who wins the first $50 Xbox gift card.
It's rigged.
Congratulations.
Oh, this is live. This is live right now. This is no pre-recorded shit. This is live.
What are you talking about there?
Oh shit! Jill
Carlos.
All right.
What kind of piece of shit music is that?
Wins the first one. Chill Carlos is on Twitter, so I will hit him up.
Congrats!
If he's here in the chat, I will hit him up with the gift card.
Write that on the write it down.
I wrote it down, brother. I'm already ahead of you.
Congrats to Chill Carlos in that.
So who will win the second $50 Xbox Live gift card? What POS is it now? Who is it? Lord, start killing you, POS. Lord,
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Both of them guys on Twitter, bro.
Yeah, both of them guys on Twitter. I will hit you guys up probably tomorrow in the DM, give you guys your $50 Xbox Live gift card. Thank you guys for being members. And I'm going to do this more often because I appreciate you guys. I really do. Let me stop sharing the screen. Thank you. Congratulations, guys. You pieces of shit.
Shout out to the winners, man. Chill Carlos and Lord Star Killer. Enjoyed them fake $50 gift cards.
So how dare you?
Two-legged gift
What's
cards.
up, fun speculation? How dare you?
It's $50 Home Depot card.
Yeah, I forget.
He didn't tell you what it went to. He just said $50 gift card.
This piece of shit's gonna send you some food stamps.
Okay, whatever works. Whatever works. No, that was fun. That, like I said, that's something I'm going to do much more often because I truly appreciate you guys. Like we're up to like 43, 44 members, and it's awesome, man. Actually, it's 45 now. We had our boy Scrub Nurse and my boy Yobi.
Awesome.
Man, awesome. You guys are awesome. Truly appreciate you.
We got a new member as well.
Another one?
Another one, yeah. Let me pull up there.
Oh shit, Rail. Thank you, Rail. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Goodness, you guys are awesome. Oh man. All right, guys. So you know what time it is, Sean?
What time is it?
You know what it is.
You're there.
Oh, what?
Sorry, we got another super chat from Jonas the dad.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, just scroll back up.
Okay, let me go back. Let me get it. Oh, there go my boy Jonas the Dad. What's up with the $2? How many new Xbox reveals in the June show?
That's a
let's
good
scrub,
question.
let's scrub nurse take this because we talked about this a couple of times. What do you
How
think,
many?
scrub nurse?
Yeah.
New reveals. I'm gonna say, since we got Bethesda, ZeniMax, and everything, I'm going to say 5. Because when we're talking about games that are coming out for 2022, I don't think we realize how many studios and how many of these studios have multiple teams putting out games that have been announced and we might have just forgot about. I mean, we know about Starfield, everybody's talking about Redfall, but there are so many studios putting out games, and they've already said every studio has put out pretty much trailers for what they're working on now. So there's going to be stuff you either forgot. Just think, some like Contraband, we've been showed that. We hadn't seen anything else yet for that. So,
Facts.
and I don't,
That's gonna be there.
yeah, I wouldn't even count Contraband as a new one,
We've
but
seen it, yeah.
I would say 5. That's my guess, 5.
I'll go for 4.
I go for 4 also. Yep. Good question, brother. Appreciate that. So Sean, anything else, bro, before we go ahead to
Apollo Cooper with the $5 as well.
Oh, hold on, let me get that. I was trying to get these
Yeah.
timestamps together. Where is it at? Paulo Cooper, what's up, brother? The $5. If they get Square, I don't want to hear them saying, but there's in Activision games will stay multiplayer, knowing they want all of the games to be exclusive. Yeah, man. If they get Square, I'm pretty sure like the games are already exclusive over there. So of course they're going to continue to be exclusive. So yeah, man.
FTC, brother, FTC.
Yeah, there. I want to say that because I see this in the chat too. Because a lot of people ask me that, especially if they see me in a new podcast. Yes, Scrub Nurse is a real nurse. I was a nurse in the OR for 10 years. So that's where Scrub Nurse comes from. That's the name of your title when you actually scrub in, like you see on the TV, your hands and your arms, and you scrub in for surgery. So that's where you see on my picture, you can see the OR in the background, and I have on my scrub hat. So yes, I was a OR nurse for 10 years.
Now he's a pimp.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh, that's funny. All right, man. So like before Sean interrupted me now, but it was worth it because it was for a super chat. Let's go. All right, everybody know what time it is. If you're regular on the show, you know what time it is. Now, Scrub Nerds, this is the last 30 minutes of the show. We call it Do You Give a Shit Gaming News.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run down a bunch of different gaming news. We talk about it, doing it kind of in a what you call it, a speed round type of way. I'm gonna say some stuff, and you guys say your 2 cents, and we're just gonna move it on, man. So with that being said, let's
do it.
Go ahead and get right to it. Somebody's making some noise upstairs, but I don't know for a second. I'm doing this fucking timestamp. I tried to do it while the introduction was on. Okay. All right, guys. So first off, let's talk about this whole thing with the FTC and Sony. So apparently they are looking at the Bungie Sony acquisition. Now, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a shit. These deals are going to be passed. I think Activision Blizzard is going to be passed. Also, Sony and Bungie. But yeah, they're really investigating this deal. Are you guys tired of this shit like I am?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm tired of it, but it was funny though, because Payback's a bitch. That's what I gotta say. Payback's a bitch.
Tell him, Sean, talk that shit.
Crying over the Activision. Listen, the tweets are there. We can pull the receipts up all day, every day, and that. But when this shit turned around, a full circle and that, you guys were crying. The piece of shit of the week, that puppet, whatever his name is, he said, please let the Activision deal fail and let the Bungie deal go through and that. I can't listen. If the Bungie deal, imagine, guys. Once again, I said this earlier in the show. Activision deal happens and the Bungie deal fails and that. How funny would that be, guys? We will be talking that shit And I wish, I'll be honest with you, I don't wish it, but I wish it does happen because I can be talking that shit to your ponies and see you guys cry, have a meltdown, go into them spaces and that. You're going to be blaming Phil. Look, this is what they're going to say. If that deal falls through the Bungie, you know what they're going to say? It was Phil Spencer's fault. Aaron Greenberg's fault. Satya Nadella's fault. And that they paid FTC so they can make that Bungie deal fail and that. That's what they're a $1 trillion company. They made that happen and that.
Wait a minute, Sean. I think you're being unreasonable right now. I don't think though. I'm so mad right now. Why is the FTC investigating Sony and Bungie acquisition?
Stop crying like a bitch.
Oh, I do not like you. I hate you. Fuck FTC.
Yeah, FTC just trying to make a name, let's be honest on that. And motherfucker, listen, straight up, you soft motherfucker ponies. You know what to do. Hit that motherfucker dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you pieces of shit. And before you hit them street corners, make sure you bleach your motherfucking ass. Then fucking twerk your ass and put your stinky bleach fingers out and sell your sustainable ass for that 3-tier service, you pieces of shit.
Hey, Sean, I'm trying to be PG-13, man.
Sorry, player.
I love that. Sorry,
hey, Jigga J with the $5. Human Pony and Phil slapping ponies clip. Please.
Let's go. Talk Jigga that
J,
shit, Jigga J.
You asked for it, my man. You will receive.
Bail bondsman from Chicago asks his running mate.
Political analysts say this may be too little, too late.
Hi, I'm with the Port Commission. I'm from Ashley, so
Brother! Hey, can you get my demo tape to somebody?
Uh-oh.
You're a scrub nurse. Why don't you scrub that?
I'm trying to scrub that off my retinas right now. Lord of mercy.
Hey,
That's
Real
awesome.
with the $5. FTC can take Sony to court because Sony don't have the cash to sue the FTC.
Shit.
Oh shit.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah. Hey, Mass Erect with the 2 Canadian classic pony shirt, please. He want the classic one, Sean.
Old school, going back to OG.
Old
now.
school. Oh, classic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So Xbox is expected to be at Gamescom this year, and guess what? I don't get what they ain't gonna show shit.
Yeah, they show that trappy shit.
Right, they show that damn trappy shit. Oh,
God.
last year at Gamescom was terrible.
That's what I was talking about, bro. Before I got cut up, my internet went down for 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, that
I
trappy
remember that
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a terrible. So man, remember I streamed it. Was like, oh boy.
You took a day off as well.
Yeah, I did. So, hey, Sean, check this out, Sean. This is great news. Stardew Valley has sold 20 million units as of March 2022. Yeah. Don't nobody give a shit
Nobody
about
gives a
Stardew Valley.
shit, man. Them PC dudes getting 13 minutes. They're bootlegging that shit. Come on, let's be
My
honest.
girl Snow Bunny used to love that game, though, bro.
It's a big game, though.
Yes, he was
Still
getting
a-
20
still a
million
lot.
units.
20 million.
Hey, so check this out. WB is considering replacing Ezra Miller with a
They
guy named
need
Dylan
to.
O'Brien. I think he was in, what was those movies
Teen
called?
Wolf and Scorch Trials.
Yeah,
the
Scorch
Maze
Trials.
Runner.
I will see those
Maze,
movies.
Maze
Yeah.
Runners.
Yeah, so there, yeah.
He's a good actor. He is a good actor. But listen,
Yeah.
that Ezra Miller's been doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, they
Your
got to
boy
get rid of
Wow.
Recently in that. I think he's got mental, needs some, help
Yeah.
on that. So it wouldn't surprise me if they could change it because they could do like a flashpoint, like a bit of a flashpoint style. They could do
Came
something,
from
bro.
another universe, yeah.
Yeah, they could do something.
Because he need to sit his butt down. He been doing the food for a while, but I think the pandemic and other stuff kind of covered up because he done choked a woman too.
Oh,
He done
man,
done
yeah.
a couple of different things than
Yeah,
just
he
this
wildin',
time.
man. He's
How,
wild.
how somebody bail you out of jail and then you start whooping on them? Come on now.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, that dude tripping, bro. Hey, so the Xbox Series S is number 4 on Amazon Japan. Listen, y'all. Listen. We know when it comes to consoles, the Japanese folks, they like more mobile stuff. And even though this isn't mobile, it's small. They don't want that. What you call the PS5, Sean?
A big bitch.
So yes, the Xbox Series S is doing good for Xbox in Japan. I'm not going to say they're outselling the PS5 or even the Switch, but they're doing good for Xbox in Japan. As we already know, they have already outsold the Xbox One lifetime in the first year and a half. And
they're making moves. They're making moves on that. That's what Phil and his team. Phil has been going to Japan as well, trying to get that Japanese support with the games as well. It's going to take time. It does take a long time to get the support, and we've seen like Yakuza games. Do you know what I mean? The Kingdom Hearts games that came as well. Fantasy Star Online as well. Like these games they're coming as well. So it does take time. That market is, the Series S is a perfect console because like in Japan and them areas, the apartment, the houses are smaller apartment. Everything's on the go. Like with xCloud as well has been big over there with xCloud. So it makes sense. The Series S is a nice console, easy to put as well, and with that X screen as well on top of that, that's it's amazing to see. I've seen people on the go with that as well. So the Series S, for that price and the performance, it's incredible.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, my boy Lord Starkiller, who was one of the winners of the $50 Xbox Live gift card, which I'll be sending to you probably tomorrow, or I could send it tonight in the Twitter DM. But it's that FTC scrutiny of Bungie is standard fare. Too bad so many ponies want the Activision Blizzard acquisition to fail. I want both Bungie and Activision Blizzard to pass FTC scrutiny. Absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly, man. I want Bungie to be acquired by Sony. I want Activision Blizzard to be acquired by Xbox.
Yes.
Absolutely, bro.
And people, the reason why it's only getting more scrutiny right now, the politicians, this is a voting season. This is the midterms. So everybody wants to see that they're showing that they're standing up to the corporations, even if they don't actually do anything. They want to say that they did something, even if it's just yelling and stomping their feet. Now, as far as the Xbox Series S in Japan, this is a story you should give a shit about because
absolutely.
It might not show now, but I'm telling you later on, this might be a big deal. And who's to say when Phil was going back and forth to Japan, like he was going to Japan like 7-8 times in like 2 years, he might have been saying, hey, we're thinking about a new console. What do y'all think about this or that? And somebody might have came back and said, hey, we want something smaller, blah, 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 blah. We just don't know. Right. He could have been trying to acquire, but he could have been getting feedback as well. So
facts, bro. Absolutely right. So in the Halo Infinite Season 2 jumps back to number 7 on Xbox most played games ranking. It was in the teens position, but now it's up to number 7. So
hey, where's Paul Tassi and these red dickheads and these guys keep talking about is out of the top 10? Why don't they report on this now?
Fuck yeah.
It ain't a good story. They can't get clicks if it's a good story.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'll be in the top 10 for about another 2.5-3 weeks. So
yeah,
it'll be back out.
Yep. So EA has renewed its partnership with Middle Earth Enterprises, so they have a new Lord of the Rings mobile game coming out. So I'm assuming they're still going to do Lord of the Rings games.
Nobody gives a shit about that. Nobody gives a shit about that.
Hold on, wait a minute, Sean. What you mean nobody cares?
Are you gonna play it?
Hell no, I don't give a shit about it.
That's it. We'll make it a big fucking topic then.
Hey, let me tell you something, you piece of shit. How dare you? Do you know this is WBG? Woo! And you show some damn respect. Woo! Okay.
The only respect I got for you is this. Get your bitch ass out of here. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Uh-oh, got him.
I'm gonna power to take over.
They got Jay-Z to take over.
Yeah, you see this? He hacked me, man. Oh man. So let's move on. So JimRyan will be talking about PlayStation on May 26th in Japan. Could that be the day he announced the acquisition of Square Enix? I don't know.
He does.
No.
May 26th.
Yeah.
The only way that he could be announcing that in May 26th is they put in the official offer like a couple of days before that. Since it's a publicly shared company, anytime you put in an offer to buy a company, you have to make that public to your shareholders and everyone else within, I think it is 2 days, 48 hours. I think the longest might be 4. So if you're going to do that this far ahead of time, that means you already put in the offer. So unless they're just timing it, and even then that might be problems. So yeah, if he's going to do it, it would have been done already, and then they would have to be already announced. So we'll see. Like I said, unless they make the official announcement right before that day, and it'll be spoiled because people will already be on them internet streets spoiling everything.
Internet's crazy, bro. People find these lists, the smallest details, bro. So
Yeah, exactly.
we'll definitely know. We'll find out what Jimran's doing in
Yeah.
Japan. You never know. Might be looking at them lady boys. But anyway,
Come
let's
on,
move along.
Sean. Come on, Sean.
You know how the PlayStation rolls and that.
Oh, come on, Sean. Hey, so look, so Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Fire.
Domestically, it made 185 million. Now that's a regular weekend,
That's
not
good.
a holiday weekend. Globally, it made 450 million. Second
Impressive,
biggest
bro.
May opening ever.
Mhm.
Third
Impressive.
biggest solo Marvel film debut ever. And 11 biggest all-time domestic debut. Damn.
Yo, that's 450 million. I felt Doctor Strange 2, it's a good movie. It's not a I think a lot of people expected more from the the cameos and that. And I think the trailer did reveal a bit too much, to be honest, because
It did, yeah. It revealed
it
too
did
much in the trailer.
when it comes to the
I
certain
thought it was dope
characters.
though. I thought it was dope.
It's a good movie. It's not a great movie. It's a good another good Marvel movie. I'll leave it as that. I preferred Shang-Chi, to be honest.
You
Yeah.
said
To me,
WandaVision.
oh no, I
Season
definitely
2.
wouldn't put Shang-Chi ahead of it. But
I
if
think
you
it's
are
different. That's why
yeah,
I like
if
it.
you are a fan of the comics are strange as hell. And they got a bunch of weird stuff, and it the way Doctor Strange has to solve problems, the trouble he gets to, and the way he fixes it. If you like that in the comics, this movie is right up your alley. If you're not used to strange comics, you might be like, oh, it was good, but it wasn't all that. But this was closer to me, one of the few comics that were really, really close to the material that they use as far as the tone.
Right.
So I enjoyed it so much, even though someone was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
But because of the tone of the comic books, this was perfect you can tell they did their due
Hey,
diligence.
Sam Raimi has a good. I like the way he does his movies and the way he films it, the color tone as well, and like this movie, bro, it has some good horror elements as well.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yes.
Hey,
I'm
man, the
surprised
thing
it got
that I
a
like,
PG-12.
I remember when me and my daughter was watching What If, we just thought it was just a show. But that show has a lot to do with what happened in this movie. So it was pretty awesome. So hey, so I don't know if this is true or not, but Forza Horizon 6 is said to be in development because the studio is looking for a level designer. And I'm assuming they mentioned it.
It has to be, yeah.
Yeah. So damn. Nice.
When do you think that's gonna come out? 2023 or 2024? Do you think
Probably
they're gonna
2024.
Yeah, they've been bouncing around the 2-year source, even though I know it came out last year. I know Motorsport is coming out. I would hate to think Motorsport, if it does come out this year, it's probably going to be toward the end of the year. And then the next one comes out 6 months later or something like that. I think they're going to space them out in a 2-year fashion. But we also know that Horizon makes more money, it sells better, so it could be, but they went to the 3-year format already. I don't see it coming out anytime sooner. Motorsport's going to get 2 full years for Horizon comes out.
I agree wholeheartedly. Yep. That's why I would say probably 2024 for Horizon 6. Hey, so Gotham Knights could be upgrading this co-op to 4 players, and I'm sorry, but I don't give a shit.
Hey, listen, behave.
There's a trailer coming out pretty soon too.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I want to see it, but
4 players, bro, online co-op. That'll be dope, bro.
I bet you it would be dope, wouldn't it?
Of course it would.
It would give me some old X-Men arcade vibes.
Oh
If they
shit, I used to
did do
love
it.
that game, bro.
Thank you. If
I
they
used to love
do
that
it and
game.
they do it right, I'm all for it. I don't know if they got a big enough not screen, but a big enough vast area to show all the movements for 4 people, but if they can pull it off, hey, I'm all for it.
Absolutely. Hey,
I
so it's a
call Red
rumor.
Hood.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right, Red Hood, yeah. I remember that fight. Hey, so Titanfall 3, there's a rumor it may have leaked by a German store. I don't believe Titanfall 3 is about to come, and they're making too many other games.
Yeah.
So
that
Jason,
was like, sorry, that was a bit. It's a bit strange. That was because they had the actual cover as well. I know it's a blank cover with just the name on it, but they said it was
Yeah.
coming out this year, bro. That would be. Is EA still?
No.
EA's not doing nothing this year.
Nah,
I'm
he's
I
not
could
doing
I
that
could
shit.
print that out at my house though.
Yeah,
That
I ain't
cover
gonna
right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be a good surprise though.
That man has went big time in EA. He all the way up to the head of EA.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now, Titanfall is one of the first person shooters because Scrub Nurse likes to go pew pew. That is one of the first person shooters that is just as far as dealing with gameplay and how they do mechanics with shooting. That's one of the better shooters in the FPS genre. So they need to come out with another 3.
Bro, absolutely. Great game. Great game. Hey, so I don't know if you guys heard Joseph Stanton on what show was he on? What's the show with Paris and Mike?
Kinda.
The X Cast.
X-Cast, yeah.
X Cast.
Mm-hmm.
So he hinted that there might be some classic Halo maps. I know Paris asked him something about, can you guys put some classic Halo maps in there? And Joseph Stanton said, I think it would be awesome to play on those maps again. Don't you guys? That sounds like a fun thing. I'll mark that in my notebook. So it seemed like he was, maybe that's possible.
Yeah, people
so.
like the maps. People like the Halo 3 maps as well.
Yeah.
It's
I love
better than
Halo
what
3
Call
maps.
of Duty does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why not?
exactly.
You got them there. Bring them over.
Blood Gulch. I would love to see Blood Gulch again.
Yeah.
That's a classic. It's been in so many different ones. You got to bring that one back. That's one of my favorites.
Guys, I have some huge news.
Uh-oh.
Babylon Fall dropped to 1 concurrent player on PC this week.
Let me log back on. Help him out.
Oh man, that's crazy. That game.
Man.
Yo, the PlayStation guys never was they were talking that shit. As soon as the game got like a 40 or some shit on Meta, they disowned it.
They
Like
disowned
they
it,
yeah,
they always talk shit then when the game get a bad score, they disown it. Remember Godfall? Remember when Godfall was shown off? They was like, it's gonna be better than Halo Infinite. It's gonna be amazing. Then they saw the review scores. Oh, it ain't Sony first party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SSD, the magic of SSD.
Right.
Oh, done on
it can only be
PlayStation.
done.
Yeah. I will say this because I'll speak on this real quick. I see more and more that Xbox people will support the games that they have when they play them. There's too many PlayStation fanboys out here who play a lot of Twitter, but not games. And folks go, oh, I can't believe you just said that. Or you say that because other people say that. What were some of your biggest titles last year? What was that one where you could there were no saves and all these balls were thrown at you and you were just shooting and ducking and dodging balls?
Returnal.
What'd you say?
Returnal.
Yeah. You remember it, but nobody else does because y'all didn't even have a million copies. So how many consoles PlayStation has right now? Sony with PlayStation 4 and 5. So you're over 100 million, and you couldn't break 1 million. Y'all not playing the games like y'all say y'all doing. Y'all hyping these exclusives, but y'all not playing it. In actuality, in realness, y'all playing FIFA, Madden, and 2K and Call of Duty. Quit that mess with all these first party. The only first parties y'all playing, I would say God of War or Spiderman or Last of Us, but even then, you're less than 10% of your fan base every time. None of yours hit over 10%. And I said it.
Those are facts, though.
Even JimRyan said. Not even 10%.
JimRyan said the 10 to 20 million it's not enough anymore. You're right about that, bro.
You're all full of shit. You 120 million PlayStation dudes out there, you pieces of shits on Twitter, you're all full of shit. games like Ratchet and Clank, returnable, refundable, whatever you want to call it. Horizon Forgotten West, it disappeared. Nobody bought that. That's why they put that cross gen. GT7, boom, disappeared and that. You can blame
Spider-Man is the
Elden Ring.
best game, and it still wasn't hitting that. It didn't even hit them numbers, and that was the best selling one. Um,
Facts,
y'all
bro.
hyping, but most people listen. I said this, like I said, shout out to 108 Drag Limit. I said this on the channel. Most folks buying their PlayStations, especially in the 4 genre, going into the 5, like they was buying them damn Wii's.
But
I
let's be
got the
honest.
I got
Let's
the
be honest,
Wii.
Club.
I'm
Yeah, go on, bro.
bowling and I'm playing 1 or 2 games, and then I don't have nothing else. I use it as a DVD player. I use it. These folks ain't buying them games like they say they are.
No, let's be honest, man. The PlayStation, as soon as they put in rest mode, has not been working for them. So they can't play any games on that shit.
Yep. It's crazy, man. But hey, listen, man, you guys are absolutely right. I agree with everything you guys just said. Well, let's move on. Jez Corden released some new info about Project Belfry. You said the game has a cloud component, multiplayer, cloud service, and social hub like Destiny. And that game's supposed to be pretty interesting, pretty good. So we'll see. More than 4.6 million views for Halo series on what is it? Canal Plus? What the hell is that?
No idea, bro. That's over your side.
I don't know what the hell Canal is, but the show is doing extremely well for Paramount Plus over here. So shout out to Halo TV show. I like it. Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Scrum nuts, they'll fuck you up in the chat.
Hey, you can come at me. I ain't scared of y'all. And half the time I'm at the hospital, so I ain't even reading them stupid tweets y'all putting out. So yeah, if you want to come at me, fine. But I said this months ago before the show came out. When they announce when somebody puts an announcement, not a reveal, but an announcement that Master Chief is going to take his helmet off, that was letting you know right now they was just going, them man was going to be Master Cheeks, Master never wear my helmet until I'm in battle, and half the time when I'm in battle, I got to remember to put the damn helmet on. They was even making excuses for him to put his helmet on when they said, when Cortana said, "Oh, Master Chief, yes, I can show you this room and replay all this stuff, but you have to put your helmet on so I can put it in your hood." Come on, man. Hollywood, you got to do better. I'm not saying it's a bad show. I've been watching, I'm enjoying it, but Hollywood. And a lot of times these actors and a lot of people go, well, Master Chief, when he has a helmet on, you won't understand his feelings and how it goes. Have you ever heard of Darth Vader? Have you ever watched
Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian? That man kept his helmet on the whole show. It only came off 2 times for the whole freaking season. And both times nobody else was around. So he was sticking to his code. You can show emotion. You can have a good character without taking the freaking helmet off. I'm just saying.
His helmet always off on that show.
Yeah,
Always
I
off.
would
I like
say,
the show though.
But he even takes his armor off all the damn time. I'm not saying the man can never take his helmet off, but when you're doing it like this, you're doing a disservice. When you played Reach, you played all these games. You played all these games your whole life. You've never seen Master Chief go, oh, we see Master Chief helmet. You saw his eyes and you saw him with a little kid. You ain't seen that man's face. And I'm not saying you can't show his face, but when his face is, that's all I see, or his cheeks all the time.
What about this scrub nurse? Did he scrub up for this?
Yeah. They unnecessary. Well, I think they did that because they showed old girl with her top off.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
what it
got a
is,
little
yeah.
side boob, so we're gonna
We
get
gonna
the
do the same
women
shit.
and the other men who like other men. Here goes some male cheeks for you. That's all that.
But
was.
listen, like scrub nurse, a lot of shows do that. Like Game of Thrones, these lot of shows, like if it's HBO, they do a lot in the first season. But after the season 2, they kind of step away from that. They go less and less.
The nudity.
Yeah, because they got the people hooked in them.
HBO is notorious for that. HBO will put out any show. It could be a show about skateboarding. You're gonna see some breasts and you're gonna see some bare ass just to keep folks in there.
Yeah.
Showtime used to do it with the Tudors as well. They would just put folks naked for no reason, and it just draws you in. And that's fine, that's good or whatever. But with Master Chief, it's it's not needed. Sometimes it's the actor saying they want their face shown. Sometimes it's a TV show. And I said it before when they did that. I already said it was going to be bad news because you're not doing it for a plot device or to show emotion and everybody break down because Chief got a tear running down his face over Cortana. You just got him showing his face just to show his face. It's ridiculous.
Damn. All right, y'all. It's almost time. Let's do a few more topics. Hey, so Sean actually mentioned this earlier, and I want to share my screen.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's see what we got.
This was Undead Labs a few years ago, right? A few years ago. These are the folks that made Part 1, Part 2, which I love Part 2 still to this day. I don't play it right now at the moment, but I still love the game, and I will go back to it occasionally. This is Undead Labs now. So, where's that damn State of Decay 3? Let's see that game. I am hyped for the game, but they have grown tremendously.
Not gonna see it.
Yeah, I'm still not sure if we're gonna see it this year. I kind of agree with you, brother. But look, the team has grown tremendously, so hopefully they the game is coming along fine. And yeah, man, so it's good to see the growth for the studio. So yeah, I just want to show that.
This is only
Before
one of the studios.
Damn.
But that's the thing, bro. This is one studio. Like Ninja Theory, the other like Compulsion Games, In Exile, Obsidian, all of these studios have grown.
Mm-hmm.
So expect these studios to do something, do some great work.
Yep. So I thought that was interesting for me to share. So what else we have? I don't give a shit about that.
Organic growth.
Organic growth. Hey, so Final Fantasy 16 is pretty much complete according to their latest stream with polishing left. So Final Fantasy 16, it'll still probably drop in early 2023, but yeah, they're saying it's pretty much finished. They're just polishing it.
Nice.
Hey, a game a lot of people is not really talking about on the Xbox side, on the Bethesda side, is Doom. Because remember, the last Doom Eternal, which was a fantastic game, that game came out 2020. It's 2022. Will Doom 3 be shown this year, guys?
Maybe a trailer.
Yeah. If anything, I think it's a trailer. Because I think they're still supporting that one with multiplayer and all that other stuff. I will let that sucker breathe, and I think too, if you put Doom out with this new Doom's coming out, this new multiplayer coming out, you're going to absorb some of the games. Xbox and all these studios have so many games out now. It's going to be kind of like Marvel. Here is phase 4. This game is going to be out this month, this one this month, this one this month, and if something pushes back one game, you might flip-flop one game or so, but I don't think one game like Doom is going to leapfrog so many that we know are about to come out pretty soon.
Yeah, I agree. It's not, but I'm like Fuzzy. I want Wolfenstein 3 more than Doom Eternal right now, even though I love both of the franchises. But I kind of miss Wolfenstein. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of missed that. While Doom, I was just playing the DLC earlier this year and not passing. Like still trying to pass the second DLC. But yeah. But the thing at the end of the day, what I'm most excited about is both of those are first party now for Xbox. Goodness. Doom and Wolfenstein. That's great stuff. So the Nintendo Switch has now outsold the lifetime sales of the PS4 in the US. I think that's cool, I guess, but I don't fuck with Nintendo like that. So yeah, the Nintendo Switch is outsold. Yeah.
It's gonna continue selling that hardware, bros. It's just Nintendo.
When they gonna upgrade that shit?
They're not gonna upgrade that shit, bro. People are eating that shit.
That came out in 2017, so it's been 5 years now.
They're gonna delay another year.
Break
more. I reckon they want to try to break the record, then come with the Switch 2 then.
You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, if it's still selling, hey, I can't blame them.
Yeah.
Hey, so fellas, the PS5 and the Xbox Series in the United States is pretty much neck to neck after 17 months. The PS5 is only up about 200K, which is a small amount when it comes to console sales. So shout out to Xbox for and
this is key though. This is key though too. Xbox spaced everything out around the whole world. PlayStation made sure that they front loaded as many consoles as they could to the
States.
North American
Absolutely.
market. So if they did all of that and it's about even neck and neck, we know PlayStation is bigger in Germany, UK, all those areas. So them front loading in America and it's still almost neck and neck. It's about the shortage and it's also the power of Lil Man the S. When you can get it for $100 less and play every game. Now you can play every game plus cloud, plus you can get Game Pass, and all you do is a little bit of fidelity gets taken away. But still, guess what? With that fidelity, you can still get 120 frames on a lot of these games. You can still get 60 frames locked on a lot of these games. It might not be 4K. It'll be 1080. It'll be 1440. A lot of people don't even have the 4K TVs to play this stuff.
Right.
It's perfect. And it's perfect for the families. My daughter has one. It's perfect for the folks who don't have as much money. And it's perfect for the folks who just can't get an X at the time. I almost went a whole year before I could get the X. And I was out in these streets all day long trying to get one home.
Wow.
Exactly. And it's perfect. I'm so happy for it.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. And that's just like you said, that just goes to show you that Xbox, this is a different Xbox. This isn't the same. What? I don't believe this. How are they neck to neck in the United States? I'm so mad now. This is bullshit, Sean. I'm mad.
Pussy.
Okay, so Outriders apparently has not turned profit yet.
Oh shit.
The game, developed by People Can Fly, released April of 2021, but it has not recouped all of its expenses and costs yet as of December 31st, 2021. Look,
Which
man,
game?
Outriders. Do you know what's funny? You know, Xbox gave Square Enix a bag to put that game in Game Pass day one. Square Enix took that money
and ran.
I told People Can Fly, kiss my ass.
Hey, so when People Can Fly, they called a meeting with Square Enix and said, hey, Square Enix, we want to talk to you guys. Square Enix is like, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't care. We don't want to talk to y'all. Y'all get nothing. So, man, they ain't gonna make thickens with the $5. Dirt. Did you say neck? All this neck talk. Be right back. Can someone cue up Ron Jeremy music? Oh, shit.
Wow.
Ron Jeremy music. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm about to cue up some Ron Jeremy music, brother. Here you go. Yeah. Where are the women at?
Yeah, baby.
This is DJ Darkside. I want to say, all you foxy mamas out there, I want y'all to know one damn thing. If your man ain't at home, he probably with another woman. That's when you call my black ass, and I'll be right over there. Oh,
Shade Tree Mechanic. This is the Quiet Storm.
Hey, Sean, what the hell you doing? Quiet Storm. Oh, shit, right. Quiet Storm. Right, exactly. Oh, man. So we got a few more. What time is it? Okay, you about to get out of here. You know, I actually forgot to talk about the whole Fortnite, thing with Xbox on, the whole xCloud thing. I totally forgot to talk about it. That was supposed to be a main topic, but
it's dope. It's cool.
I think it's cool. It's cool. The kids love the iOS and they love Fortnite. So for Xbox to figure out a way for them to play Fortnite on iOS, I think is amazing. Epic seems to be happy. Yeah, for free, man. Just click the damn button. All you gotta do is sign up, like make an account.
And I think the biggest thing out of all of this is they have a mode where you don't have to build. That's getting older folks and adults like me who didn't care about building. I just want to go in a place and shoot somebody. I still haven't played it yet. Yeah, but I might think about it now since I don't have to sit there and build.
I actually like Battle Royale, but I didn't like the building aspect of it. But I might give it a try too. So, hey guys, I don't know if you knew about this, but supposedly Hangar 13, the studio that has developed the Mafia games, they're doing a new Mafia game. They said it's a prequel to the trilogy. It's running on Unreal Engine, and I can't wait because I love the Mafia games. When they redid Mafia 1 a few years back, amazing.
That shit's
Mafia
amazing.
2 was my favorite one. Mafia 3 was okay, but I still love all three games, and for them to make another one, I can't wait.
Were
Yeah,
they
I
going
bought-
back to Sicily in it or something?
Yeah, I don't know. They said a prequel to the
I think
trilogy.
I think they should go back to like the first, do something similar with the first two games. Like number 3, they kind of pushed it too open and do all of these missions and all that. Number 1 and 2 had a really deep
Really
story
good, yeah.
focus. Very good
Story was
focus, yeah.
amazing, bro. Story, not like
Amazing
3
game.
story was okay also, but I think they made the game. It's like the beginning was dope,
The
the
middle
end was
bad.
dope, but the
The
middle
middle
was
was
kind
bad.
of just dragging out. So if they can, cut that middle down like that, it would be
Yeah.
good, man. So Activision Blizzard blames Call of Duty Vanguard's World War II setting the reason for the game's disappointing sales. I thought the campaign was dope. But
Yes, it was good.
Yeah, the campaign was dope, but the World War II stuff is getting kind of old. They should have.
Yeah, it's like the sixth one. It's getting way. I remember when they took over for like Medal of Honor and all the Call of Duties was World War II. You can only do it so much. You need to find a happy medium between old school but don't go 100 years in the future and everybody doing
Right.
cartwheels and flying in the sky. It's just a little bit too much.
I
So
agree.
there's burnout, and I think that them taking a year off is going to help them as well.
Agreed.
Definitely.
Modern Warfare 2 is going to be a boom, though, compared.
It's
They're
gonna be fire,
complaining
bro.
now, but you're redoing Modern Warfare 2, and if
Yeah,
it's nothing else, folks going to want to play Ghost again. So the first Modern Warfare sold like gangbusters. I think it's going to be
that one for
blockbuster.
2019 was amazing, though, bro.
Yes,
Oh man,
it was awesome.
this
It was
one gonna be fire, so I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Jesse B. 1 second. Jesse B. Play the first one, bro. Play the first Mafia game.
Yeah, play the first. Like they remastered it. No, they remade it. I would say a couple
Yeah.
years ago.
It's good.
Buy that.
It
It's
is good.
amazing, bro. It's
It's
amazing.
amazing, bro. And
Yep,
you get it cheap
great.
as well.
Yep. Hey, last story, fellas. So it looks like the PS5 stock shortages could last all the way into 2024. Now, let me say this. Like I said, this is the last topic. If this is the case, if this shit lasts until 2024, it's definitely going to hurt PlayStation. And let me explain. We're already seeing that the Xbox Series is selling well, and if the whole chip priority thing seems to be true, which it seems to be, because I've been looking at Best Buy and the Xbox Series X and S has been available for a good week and a half now on my app. I've been looking at the app. The Series X is there, and if this is the case, it's really going to hurt PlayStation, man, because as we already seen, the Xbox is already caught up in the States. They are doing well worldwide. Of course, the PlayStation is still winning worldwide, but the Xbox is doing well. There's going to come a point where people want to go into next generation, and they might want a PS5. Now I'm talking about casuals for the most part, but even some hardcore guys might actually think about trying Xbox Game Pass out. But what happens if those folks say, let me try out this Xbox Series S, so let me try this Xbox Series X for now, and then they actually fall in love with Xbox Game Pass. They fall in love with what Xbox is offering. And then the PlayStation doesn't come around to 2024. That's unfortunate for them. So it's definitely going to hurt them in the long run. Hopefully they can get the chip stuff,
Hopefully
the
it
stock
needs longer
shortages
than that.
together, bro. Oh, you say
It's
what, Sean?
already happening.
Hopefully it takes longer than that. Xbox dominating that. You pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Only when you make a big bitch.
Even if it doesn't take that long. Here's the thing I want people to think about. Let's be rational, but then we can be messy too. Why did a lot of Xbox people really switch between the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4? It was
That's a valid question.
DRM
That's a valid
and
question.
Price.
we want here's
Price.
how you share games. It
Mhm.
was price as well. You had
Power.
500 versus 400. You
Yeah.
had the power of 1080, and then you had exclusives. So now let's turn around. Activision, which is your main exclusive that you probably jump into PlayStation for, because before then 360 era, Xbox had all the Call of Duty exclusives. So you're getting that at Xbox now. Then you're getting a more powerful console that is without discussion. You can try, but it's not going to work, especially when the Xbox Series S is almost as powerful in a lot of different situations. Then you also have a cheaper price, say an Xbox Series S with the X, and you have the Availability, even if you don't have an X, you can still get an S. Plus, guess what you didn't have last generation? Game Pass. Not like it is now.
Facts.
To be able to play first party games on day one, to be able to try out the games you wanted, because Game Pass 2, even if it's not about the first party, you can try out games. Wait. What's another way of saying try out games? Oh, wait, you can demo games for no extra price, but you're on your PlayStation and you're demoing for the top tier. If you're going to demo games, demos should be free. Wouldn't you put that on your lowest tier to be able to demo so everybody can demo game? No, you put that on your top tier. Oh, wait. Xbox has back compatibility, right? Even from the original Xbox.
Native.
But getting native, and then some you up-resing them now where they can get the boost, FPS boost. But PlayStation, you can do it as well, but it's streaming. Oh, and it's not the best quality. Bang for your buck. What are you going to start doing when you don't have those consoles available? People are not holding on to these consoles as much as they say they are. I've had Nintendo, I've had Xbox, I've had PlayStation. I go with what suits me best for what I like to do. Xbox is going to start hitting these folks in their wallets with cheaper and more stuff to do and less tiers. Like I said, you get to 50 million, I think gold is gone. And all you got, even with Ultimate for $15, you can play on PC because everybody on PlayStation says, why do I need to play on Xbox? I have a PC that's way better. So bam, there you go. You got your PC. You don't even need to buy Xbox. Or you can play on clouds. You can play on your tablets, your phone. Eventually, these Samsung TVs have there. You can play on your Samsung. Why would you go to a PlayStation? Now, if you just hardcore, and you're just going to be stupid about it, fine. But hey, guess what? You can call me an Xbox fanboy, but I also have PlayStation. I got PlayStation games. But I can do so much with my. It's going to be there, folks. You ain't going to be able to get away from it. And eventually the tide is going to, as long as you don't have availability. When you hungry and you go to Burger King and they say we out of Whopper meat, you only get quarter pounder. You can't get the Whopper. What you going to do? You're going to go to your McDonald's. You're going to go to your Wendy's. You're going to go to whatever, Five Guys that has what you want. When you're hungry, yeah, you might say, oh, I got a hankering for this or this or this. When you go to that place that you really want to eat and they closed and shut down, you're not going to starve for the rest of the day, are you? No. You're going to find somewhere else to eat. And guess what? Xbox got a whole smorgasbord ready for you. Buffet. Eat up, baby.
Exactly, bro. Well said, man. That's the absolute truth, bro. Absolute truth. Hey, call Weeb with the $5. That's dangerous for Sony because there is a percentage of people who try it in Xbox and like it that they aren't going to come back to PlayStation this generation. Yeah, that's pretty much the Scrub Nurse said, and like myself, bro. People are going to try it and they're going to say, you know what? It's not as bad as people said it was. It's not as bad as my PlayStation fanboy friends said it was.
It's not bad, period.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. And this Game Pass is amazing. Just imagine once the Activision Blizzard deal closes. Oh my God, bro. Think about Call of Duty is one of those franchises that a lot of casuals play. So just imagine when that Activision Blizzard deal is finalized and that shit is in Game Pass. I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be a game changer. Freddie Fox, what's up, bro? With the $5. You've already had the Xbox Series S go down to $250 here and there. Imagine this fall for the holidays. If the Series S hits 200, it's over. I think it might, bro. I think it might hit 200.
They'll probably put something with it.
Yeah, for Black Friday, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so.
And by the time they have enough chips for your PlayStation 5, guess what they're going to do? The price is going to go back up because they're going to hit you with that Pro.
The PS5 Pro. There you go.
It's coming.
Yep.
Just to catch up with the Series X. Just to catch up.
There you go. All right, everybody. It's time to get out of here. First of all, shout out to my man, Scrub Nurse. Brother, thank you so much, man. Yeah, you were natural over here, man. You were natural over here, bro. We got to get you back on soon. But let everybody know where to find you, man.
Oh, yeah. You can catch me on Xbox gamertag scrub space nurse. Like I said, you already see it. I got an AK-74U in my profile picture, so you know I like to play me some COD, like we already talked about it. You can find me on Twitter, Scrub Nurse 3, because I guess somebody else had 1 and 2. So you can find me at Scrub Nurse 3. On Sunday mornings, you can catch me on Good Morning Xbox. And for the folks, because I know some people have been asking, it's been on Noof Nukem's channel all this time, but now it has changed. So I need y'all to go to YouTube and look up Axel 1234's channel, and that's where the new shows are. We're going to try to keep posting it on Twitter to let everybody know, but that's why if you're not been getting your alerts, the show is now on Axel's channel. Please check out all my friends, all my buddies, Wilmy and the crew on Gaming Beyond the Box on Wednesday nights. I'm so glad and I'm so happy to see everybody in this chat. Y'all stuck with it. We had over 200 people the whole entire show. There have been so many chances for folks to go somewhere else, or the fact that you don't see the whole crew and y'all could say, man, I ain't going to chill out this show, but y'all stuck with us. We had some good topics. We had some good fun. I'm glad to see y'all in the chat, and I definitely will see y'all again. I appreciate y'all.
Facts, bro. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. We appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My boy Sean786. What you got going on, man?
Oh man, hopefully we'll get to do TTS this Friday. I'll be at 1:45 Eastern time on my channel, and are you for watching E3 again? 2012.
Hell yeah! What are we doing? Wednesday?
We'll do it Wednesday again. We'll go 6 p.m. Eastern. And guys, the last few E3s have been hilarious, guys, and been having a lot of fun. Last week when we did E3 2011, that show was funny as hell, guys. It was hilarious, man.
That was a funny show, man. You guys need to check that show out because me and Sean, we had a ball with E3 2011. Oh man, it I listened back to it and
I'll drop my channel link in the chat, guys. We'll definitely do the E3 show this Wednesday and TTS this Friday at 1:45 Eastern time. I love them shows. I love looking back and just having fun. Rocking with the chat where the guys are coming through. Like most of these guys in the chat coming supporting us, having a laugh, just talking that shit with us as well. So 2012, guys, 2012 this Wednesday we'll do E3 2012 Xbox, and we'll have a lot of fun, guys.
Have a lot of fun. And yeah, Sebastian, yeah, man, I told people, I was playing Connect all weekend, man. We was playing it. Like I said, I brought the Xbox 360 down to the family room and we was playing Connect, man. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. The only thing about the Connect, I think we just like stopped playing it. Like in the past, we just stopped playing it, got played out. But my 17-year-old and my 13-year-old, she really don't remember Connect. My 17-year-old remember it, but not that well. And she was like, yo, this is fun. Like, we used to play it all the time.
The perfect age as well.
Yep. So that's about it, man. But those E3 shows are fun. And I always tell you guys, like, people say, Daryl, why you always like living in the past? It's like nostalgia. It's like nostalgia, but also, like I always tell you guys, to see where Xbox was and compared to where they are now, I love it. If the analogy I use, if a person was 600 pounds and they lost a lot of weight, those days were bad for them. They say, damn, but I'm in a much better place now. But if they're still 600 pounds, what days can they relive if they still in it? So you guys understand why I look at those old shows like, man, Xbox was tripping with this Connect shit. But to see what they're doing now with all of the content they have in development makes me as an Xbox fan ecstatic about the future. So that's about it, guys. We are about to get out of here, man. Great show. I had a lot of fun. Scrub Nurse was awesome.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
As usual, you guys are always awesome. I love you guys. And Chill Carlos and Laura Star Killer, I will hit you guys up on Twitter because I know for a fact both of you guys are on Twitter. And give you guys your
congrats.
Hey, True Witty, don't come here talking shit, you pony.
You get your bitch ass out of here. We don't need that shit.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. What does he say? Sony is 500 pounds. Oh shit. All right, guys. Peace and love, y'all. wait a minute. Let me talk to the sexy, foxy mamas out there.
Oh yeah.
Check this out, baby. If you want a real man and give you that 13-second boogie, I am the guy for you. I don't last long, baby, but I go strong for them 13 seconds. All right, y'all. We out of here, y'all. Peace out.
Y'all take it easy. Thank y'all.
Cut the damn music off.
Hold on.
You right. That's me after 13 seconds, baby.
At the end, there you go.